Hey guys, how you going? Hello. Have I got anyone here? Oh dear. I don't know if I did it right. Have I done this right? Is anyone here? I can't see anyone. Oh no. I don't know if I did this right, guys. If I got the right stream. I have no idea. Can anyone say hello? I'm not seeing anything. Why? Hang on. Let me have a look at something. Is it live? Just you, old school Pete. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't know if I did the right thing. I just don't know if I've actually started the stream I had scheduled or I've started a new one. Hi Amanda, how you doing? I'll move that back over now that I've got some viewers. How are you guys? Hey Angela, how you doing? Laura, how you going? Don't mind my hair, it went back to the 70s, okay? I don't know where, I'm going back further than that, I think. Amandine, so good to see you and be with you. Thank you. Hey Penny, how you doing? Ah, have you seen what's going on? We're still locked down. I think the UK is going into lockdown soon. And, I don't know. You can see and hear me okay? That's great. Geoloft, how you doing, love? Looking good over here in Florida. Oh, that's good. Yep, I got my new chair. I don't know if you can see that behind me. It's pretty comfortable, actually. I can put my head back and everything. And it's a recliner. So that's a bonus. Yeah, we're still locked down. I think the truckies the other day went and did something, you know, and I don't know if it's still going on. But now our supermarkets are low on stock and they sent an email out saying that half of their workers are unwell, and so that's why the shelves are a bit short of food at the moment. But I don't know. I don't know which way to go with that one. Hey Demelza, how you doing? Hi the Viper, how you going? Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's because of the truckies or because of illness that our supermarket shelves are looking quite empty, but it's interesting. Mashiach, is that how you say it? Hello, love, praying for you all the way from North Vernon, Indiana. Oh my goodness, wow. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm kind of like, I'm a little bit stir crazy, but I don't go out anyway. It's just that I get nervous going to the shops now because of I can't wear, you know, the thing. So, you know, I'm sort of going to the shops and everyone around me's got them on and I'm like looking at people. I feel like an alien even though I'm the only normal one. Oh dear. Hi Judith, how you doing? From Shoalhaven. Wow. Hey Marion, how you going? Hey Hev was on the same stream with another chat going on. I've moved to this one, think the link for the live is different. Okay. Is that what happened? I've gone on to a new stream instead of the one I had scheduled? Is that right? Oops. Oh no. Oh, I'm hopeless. I still haven't got the hang of this fully. This Streamlabs or whatever it is. And that's what I'm doing this on. Hey Freddie, how you going? Old School Pete says everyone going on lockdown apart from the Taliban who are enjoying the time out in the open for the first time in 20 years. It's a funny old world, isn't it? Oh my goodness. I'm starting to look at it as it's theatre. it does seem the more and more time that goes on and the more ridiculous this gets. It's like theatre. It's like watching actors on a stage, if you want to put it that way. And I'm just watching everybody around me start to open their eyes, you know. I can see things, people doing research and people just realising that something's not right. It doesn't make any sense. And they come out with all these rules and regulations that don't make sense. And the west of Sydney is the poorer area of Sydney, and it's all closed down, yet the people on the beaches are going to the beach and enjoying themselves. They're the ones that live better off because they've got more money. They live on the beaches. That's where the money is. And so they're all just, it doesn't make sense. And I'm sitting here laughing, going, I wonder how many people are awake now. Geolof says Atwood is reporting did he? He passed away, did he? Because they reported that, was it last year that he had? And he then appeared on the Charlie Ward show saying, I'm alive. So I don't know, honestly, if he has, RIP, but if, I don't know. Hey Kevin, how you going? Hey D Lee. Hey Cat Anon. Can't stay tonight. I'm about to take hubby to hospital. He's poorly. Oh no, Demelza. Good luck. Amandine says weird movie. I'd say this really is. It's insane watching all this happen. And if you've been a bit awake for a while, then you know what's going on and you can sit back and just watch it all. And I don't think we're going to have to do much the way things are going. I think the quiet people are going to start standing up soon, and, that's what I think's going to happen. Atwood is starting to show his connection. At least 2 connections to Charlie Ward now. Yeah, I'm just sus of all these people, especially if they've been anywhere near the CIA, I really, I don't trust anything at all at the moment. I'm sitting back just watching it and going, okay, wow, okay, is this where we're going now? Penny James says, not bad, Hev. Kid's a bit unwell at the moment, so I'll be in and out of chat, but still listening in. Hope you're going okay too. Yeah, I'm just hanging in here. It's all going to see how much they can get away with. Yeah, how far they can push. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that breaking point where people go, enough. G'day from the Riverlands, South Australia. Hey, Shannon. Tell me about it. Having Creepy Joe as our president is rather insane. It is. We know what Joe is or not, or what he's not. I've got to be careful what I say. Sadie, hey Hev, how you doing? You're late, how's it going? Okay, you're only about 8 minutes late. And this is a pretty relaxed stream. I have really nothing to talk about, so yeah, because I'm just watching it. And because you're not allowed to say much on here, I can't say much. I could just sit here and I'm amused at what's going on. I'll put it that way. I'm amused. It's like I'm just sitting back going, what does it take? What does it honestly take? Wouldn't surprise me if the poor guy is gone and Ratwood still tried to gag him. He did it. Kelly, and she's half dead. Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me, old school Pete. That was, I mean, Sean Atwood's just weird, but he's still carrying on with things and it's getting even weirder. So anyone who's watching that's like another one that you're sitting back going, Creepy Joe is helping wake... Yeah, exactly. Well, I think all of our premiers here in Australia are doing it. I think our premiers are like your governors in the US. Our premiers are just like... They're ridiculous, and you can tell. Charlie is looking like such a fool because he's not an insider. Well, exactly. That's why I always say be careful who you follow. What have I done with my cigarettes? I just realised. Cigarettes! No, hang on a sec, guys. What? They're in my pocket. Hang on. They're there. Wrong pocket. Okay, where am I up to? I saw this morning they're going to start trial of photo recognition and essay via your smartphone. Yep. Guess what? Time to throw them out. I am thinking of not even having a mobile anymore. Seriously. I'm thinking of getting rid of the whole thing. Because I'm not playing the game. I'm not going to do... I'm just not going to play the game, you know? I don't play games, and I don't play games on the phone. And so, yeah. Greg Hallett was a good test to spot the grifters before you just... Exactly, Freddie. Exactly. Just be very, very careful. Like with Sean Atwood and people, you know, like that. It's just... They're just not who they say they are. And once you see it, you'll realise, and you can't unsee it. And no matter how much they try to explain it away, it's not going away. And it's the trust issue. All trust is lost once you realise. For this thing here, I cut a hole in mine and sewed a piece of window screen. That's a good idea. Just cut the circle out where the mouth and nose are and hide it between the two pieces. Sorry, my post was long in getting on. I'm across the world. That's okay. Hey, Canadian girl, a bunch of people are on another stream waiting for you. Can someone go over and tell them that I stuffed up, please? Please, someone go and tell them that I've stuffed up. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. I literally forgot how to live stream through Streamlabs. I've got to play with it more. I might have to get on during the week sometime. Maybe my night, which should be your morning, and see what happens. You told them to reopen YouTube. Thank you, doll. I only wear it at the hospital when I have to go. Yeah, see, I won't wear them anywhere, and I've got a certificate from the doctor, but I don't even know if that's acceptable anymore. Hey, George, how you going? Oh, you're on the other stream. Lots of people still there. I hope someone can go over and get them all over here. Tell everyone to come over. Come over. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Oh, no. See, this is how you tell the experts from the people just organically doing stuff. I can't work anything. Oh, no. You were in the other one but couldn't get back into it. Okay. My mate in the mod says 28th September for UK. Yeah, I'm hearing that again. Lockdown. I like your hair, Hev. I've gone back to the 70s. I've gone back into the layers and the curly and the frizzy and the... No, it's got a bit of moisturiser in at the moment. If it didn't, it'd just be like a round frizzy circle. It's really funny. Oh, no. Me too, RE, the cell. It's all intentional shortage. That's what I was thinking. It is. Sadie, all these jokers saying they have their contacts, yet they have never been right about anything. So sick of how gullible people are to believe in those guys. Yeah, well, we all believed it at one point or another. I believe, like, even I. Okay, I'm going to just use Sean Atwood as an example. I used to watch him until I saw it and then went, what am I seeing here? What am I watching? And it was just insane. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. I don't like the newer, more expensive phones, like the ones your son gets. You can't take the battery out. They're all beginning to go like that. They really are. I doubt we'll have the flying cars and no roads Charlie was talking about. Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting to see what comes out, because I know there's technology, but flying cars, I mean, can you imagine the accidents in the air then? There'd be people crashing into each other and then crashing onto the ground. I think that's a little bit worse than driving on the ground and crashing into each other, because then you've got the crash in the air and the crash when it falls down. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Hi Cookie, how you going? Hope everyone's good. Hope you're good too. They all know and came over. Oh, good. Sorry guys, I am useless with technology, and I forgot what I was doing on the Streamlabs, and so I think I made a new stream instead of going on the scheduled one. It's like a movie, but it could be their gameplay. They are night creatures and things happen at night while we're sleeping. Yeah, I believe a lot goes on while we're sleeping. There's a lot going on while other people are sleeping, even when they're wide awake. So when we're, don't mind me. Oh dear. Hi Cheryl, how you doing? I was waiting on the other stream until Canadian Girl said you was live on another stream. Thank you guys, and Freddie told them to. Thank you guys. Cisco Lady, hello with love from New Jersey. God bless us all. I think the best thing we can do right now is just pray and watch what happens, because this is insane. As I said, I'm watching people wake up all around the place. Even, my daughter had gone and got her baby the first thing that they're supposed to get. Now she's looking into everything, because now she realises. So the eyes have popped open there, and I can see heaps of people starting to realise something's wrong, something's going on. And so, I'm just sitting back watching it now. I'm not posting much on Facebook. I'm not going on Facebook much. I'm sort of concentrating on the Rumble and Odysee videos, and Bitchute as well. I'm trying. Although on Bitchute, there was one video that did not get uploaded because it was over an hour long, and they won't let me upload them. And it'll take so much time to break it into 2 pieces to upload it, that I don't think I'd be working 14 hours every day, and I can't do it. I need to have my relaxation time, my life time. You know what I'm talking about, guys. You need time away from this kind of stuff. And that's another reason I'm thinking of getting rid of my phone. I don't want to be attached to it all the time. Okay. Hit the thumbs up, people. Yeah, can we get thumbs up, guys? I appreciate it. And for those who like to give the thumbs down, I don't care. Go for it. I had a couple of people on last week's live just commented the other day, sticking up for, what was her name, Natalie and Sean. Yeah, not trolls at all. Oh dear. Good way to confuse the Matrix. Good job on 2 streams. Yeah, well, hopefully they'll be looking at that one and I'll be on this one. I don't know what happened. Honestly. Woohoo, 70s bush curtains match the drapes. Oh dear. Yeah, exactly. Just, I'm trying to skip over, Hey George. Hey Cisco Lady. Atwood is a weirdo. Yeah, he is. Did anyone see the other day when he got on Q&A with Andrew Gine? Yeah. That went well. Muhammad Butt. I can't. That's the only way I can say it. Got on the stream and called Atwood out, and it was very interesting to say the least. So then Atwood got Callie on to be his proof, which didn't quite work. Go and see Chance's video from this morning if you don't know what I'm talking about, and it's hilarious. I'm telling you, the whole thing that I'm watching from my point of view, and I can't make anyone else see what I see, but it's funny. It's getting ridiculously funny. How much worse is this going to get, and how much longer do we have to endure this? As long as it takes, I think, to get most people to, snap out of it, Yeah, you too, Cookie, yep. Crazy. Yeah, it is. It is, Kat. Hey, Click Eatin' Bob, how you going? Whoa, it just jumped a beauty. Massively. Okay, where am I? Okay. Hey, usually watch you on Rumble. Great to catch you live in Utah here. Support you and praying for Australia. Thank you, Liam. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think we're all going to be praying for each other shortly because I don't know which countries, but I believe some of you are going to go into lockdown again as well. Eyes to see, ears to hear. Good evening, Hev. Your country is going through the New World Order now. The things signed up to it. I know. Yeah, we really are the testing ground. And I've been debating with myself whether the UK, Canada, New Zealand or Australia was for the last 10 years. I was thinking which one's going to go because they're all going at different angles, but they're all heading toward that same thing. Like us looking for the truth. We're all coming from different angles. We're all heading for the truth. Well, they're all coming from different angles, wanting globalization and control by the look of it. So, yeah. I think it's going to take as long as it takes for people to snap out of it. At least you can stream and you are wonderful to listen to. Oh, thank you. I hate and can't believe that you're still locked down. Yeah, HW Liberty, I can't believe that people have sat back and yeah. So that's what I mean. I don't know what's going on, if truckies are doing anything or I haven't heard anything. Apparently their social media and communications were being kind of, even on Telegram, apparently it was being taken away. So nobody really knows what's going on. Rumour is they found another deep dump in Australia, but I know nothing. Yeah, we don't know. I don't think... Oh, I've got creamy milk and it forms a bloody skin on top of the cuppa. Yeah, we don't know what's going on with DUMs and things. We'll have to wait until, like, the proof comes out about things, because, yeah, no one really knows. And these people who've said that that's going on, I just don't know who to trust, that's all. I'm very, very wary of trusting anyone right now. There are a few people, like organic people like myself, who I do trust, people who are looking for the truth, but with everything else going on and big people who come in and get big really quickly. Like if you look at my channel, I'm organic. It happens organically and I'm only still at 2,800 subs. It takes a while to get there. But these channels who come in and all of a sudden go flying up, you've just, I don't know, be careful. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying be very careful. I don't want to scare anyone, I only speak the truth. We're in the 7-year tribulation. Now, I believe that. How am I enjoying my new chair, Donna? Oh, it's good. I seriously, watch this. Okay, where am I? It's a recliner. Oh dear. Got to get it back up properly and push that thing down. It's good, and I covered it with, I've got crushed velvet. See, I'm a 70s person. I've got crushed velvet covering it because it's like a leatherette, and I know in summer I'm going to start sticking to it, so I've covered it with, it's just a really rough one at the moment, but it's crushed velvet, so it feels nice and, well, I can't feel it, I've got jumper on. It's nice to touch anyway. Not a joke, just shedding the unwanted eyes. 2 Japanese men walk. And they solve much of what... Oh, yes, the Japanese guys, yes. Would I ever consider doing YouTube full time? If they let me talk, I would, Freddie. I really would. If they let me talk, I would do it every day and... Yeah. But it's just really hard because you don't know what you're allowed to say and what you're not allowed to say, so... It's And I'm not a person who can easily censor myself, because I tend to just come out with it, whether I should or not. And that can be a really bad thing. I caught 22nd out with a completely unbelievable lie and called him out, never heard a thing, not surprised. Yep. Well, it can be sometimes, but sometimes we just guess wrong. It's not necessarily lying. But these people who say they have insider information, that's when I question. Okay, I have just jumped way. I don't know where I've gone. Okay. Oh, hi, Missy. How you doing? Hi, Hev. You're still amazing, lady. Oh, thank you, Burnaby. I appreciate that. My mum was adamant she wouldn't get the thing, and then the other day she said she was sick of her brother and neighbour telling her to. Yeah, it's peer group pressure. We're always told not to give in to that. And now people get worn down and just, Marie, I understand, yep. The other live stream was on this AM. They said no emojis and the mods kept deleting them. Why? What the hell? Are you sure it was the mods or is it YouTube? I'm not sure what's going on, because I couldn't work it out this morning, and I think I set a new live instead of the one I had scheduled. So it is my fault that if anyone's left on the other one. Hi guys, hang in there, be strong in your awareness spiritually. Yep, definitely. The sheep need to wake up. Yeah, they do. Law of attraction, let's all focus on what we want and not let it down. Yeah, exactly. I'm like that. I've got country in my head. I've got a house in the country. It's in my head. I can see it. I can picture it. And I'm going there one day. I don't know where it is, but I'm going there. And hi to everyone just joining. Yes, thank you. If you can you hit the like button, guys? Hey, Hev, how are you? Love from Canada. Go Aussie truckers, much Musgrave love. Oh, thank you, meandering muskrat. He's okay, lost his sense of smell and feeling, but a bit crap. Okay. Oh, is it the flu cookie? Sadly, I'm one of the very few not wearing that thing in the grocery store. People are brainwashed into submission and stupidity. Yeah, exactly. If anyone wants to wear them, but yeah, we shouldn't be people who shouldn't, we shouldn't have to. We shouldn't be forced into anything, I don't think. So you missed the beginning. I'm sorry, Missy. That was my fault because of my technological challenges that I have. Hold on for the bumpy road. Yeah, I said it was going to get bumpy. When was that? Last year? And all through this year. And it is. It's very bumpy. Hey Dana, how you doing? Just joined. Hello from Commie Melbourne. Oh, you poor thing. See, I'm torn between feeling sorry for New South Wales and Victoria. I feel sorry for both of them. It's bad no matter which way you look at it. Old school Pete, I was at the Atwood live call-in. Uncle Terence actually asked Sean my question about him letting Callie's buddy apparently use his home computer to hunt pervs. Got a mumbled response. There's two things I want to say about what Atwood said the other day. Callie's 10-year-old son knew about the prank? That's a very, very bad thing for a child to be involved, even know about. That prank was rude and disgusting and imitating drug taking. And her son was exposed to knowing about that, for one thing. And also, I had another point and it's just completely skipped my mind. Oh dear. Yeah, and using Callie as an excuse is like, she said in one of her previous interviews that she tells people what they want to hear. In other words, she lies. Why would anyone trust her? Unfortunately, the elites coming across the planet have lost Yeah, they will. Yeah, I believe that too. Eyes the sea. Any and every country where their things have been taken. Yep. Oh, I read that just before it disappeared. The truckers have drawn a line. Yeah, I'm hoping they have. Have you seen the Patel Patriot Evolution Theory? I've been reading it for a few days now. Very interesting. I haven't heard of it. Interesting. I don't wear a mask, but I think not necessarily devolving, but taking a few steps back. I think we need to. Like, we need to know, we need to get back in touch with where our food comes from, how to do it ourselves. Because when you give power to a corporation to do your food, you don't know, they can put anything in there and say it's good for you. It's not. So I think, in a way, taking a few steps back is a really good idea. Not going back to the point of the Dark Ages, because there's technologies that I believe are hidden that could really help us, put it that way. It wasn't this account, obviously, but it was still fun. Yep. Being on the, live, I was watching it too. Sending the love, Lady Hev, loving the live. Thank you, Click Eaton Bob. Hurricane Ida cleaning out the dumps in NYC, New Jersey. Hey, Miss Lady, how you doing? Hi, Hev, glad I finally caught you live. Hey, Fool's Gold, how you going? Some trucks stop, but those that didn't ran a slow roll on the highway. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to move very far if even a couple of them did it at the front, the front line. Our new front line. The truckies, go the truckies. I think your country's being used as leverage in one form or another. Yeah, Joe, that very well could be. Yep. I know we've got people helping. I know that there was a court case yesterday, and I actually watched it live. It was a Supreme Court here in this country, and a couple of the health ministers were had to go. So it's been postponed till, I believe, next Wednesday morning. We'll see what happens. But our health ministers are involved, and I believe they were called to court to answer questions. I don't know what from. And I also know that one of our politicians got up and said that, was it a politician or a lawyer? I can't remember. Got up and said that the whole thing needs to be investigated. So that would be very good and very interesting, Where am I? Okay. Lol, I'm saying trust no man. Yeah, Republic Canuck. Oh, hang on. You've changed your name. Republic Canuckle Sandwich. Canuckle Sandwich. That's a good name. There's no way, Pete. Lol, no password, just left wide open for... Oh. What was that, Cookie? I've just missed something there. Or I've forgotten what I've read. Hev, I'm so sorry I'm late. My 8-year-old ended up with a clone. Staying overnight, jokes aside. My wee pal is overnight. This is my first millisecond free. Oh, God love you, cat. Have fun with that. Yep, I remember what it's like having kids having their friends over and slumber parties and stuff, and mayhem. Nice chair. Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? The emojis get picked up by the algorithm. They give the channels a strike or shut them down. Really? I've had trouble with my emojis lately, mainly on Facebook. I can't seem to use them properly. You're thinking we've been in it for a while. Yeah, I do believe that's the case. Hev123. Nope, it hasn't started yet, but it's about to. I think it already is for some reason. I'll agree to disagree, because I think we're in it, but you think it's about to start. Okay, well, yeah, we'll see what happens anyway. Who knows, to be honest. You'll never find the truth until you look inside first, and then when you look without, you'll see with brand new eyes. Yep. Definitely. Longer than 7 years. I think we've been going through it longer than 7 years, for sure. Go Hev, you can still get down, but it's harder getting back up. Yeah, exactly. My reclining chair. It's great. If I lay down, I don't want to get back up. That's the problem. Love velvet. I do too. And when the material came, it's actually like upholstery material. And I thought, I could make 2 beautiful curtains out of that. Okay, exactly, Kooky. That one's going to come back on him sooner or later after Chancer pointed it out the other week. Has anyone watched Chancer's video from a few hours ago? Because that was very interesting too. Shout out to Chancer and Wheezy, wherever he is. I can't remember the channels now. Wit or Truth? Sick to death of dumb people who still think we're in lockdown because someone didn't do the right thing. They make me... Yeah, Dana, I know. It's ridiculous. Update on the barbs and things. Putin will not force anything. Well, isn't it funny how Russia's more freer than Australia is? I think even China's freer than Australia is right now. China force mandate. People are aiming for revolution. New variant. Yeah, I heard the moo. Mean nothing. Oh, it means nothing. There you go. The censorship is ridiculous. It is. I don't like it because I don't like to censor myself. And I'll say things and I'll say the wrong thing. So random, but put a smart meter for electric on my house. Now I'm doing DIY Faraday cage around it. And I'm out of the city. Oh no, I won't have any of them anywhere near my house. I don't want smart meters at all. I'll go out bush and live off nothing if I have to. Do cat videos. I probably could, actually. I've got a few cooking ones I've got to edit and upload, and they're on my phone, and one of my phones I can't work out, because I've got 2 phones. One of them I can't work out how to get it onto the computer because it won't link up to my computer. And I'm like, why? It's a Nokia. Where are we? I think so too, Pete. The panic on his face with Mr. Butt was joyous to behold. Ha ha. Oh, okay. When Sean lies, his voice goes up like this. He does. And he drinks a lot of water, I've noticed. Every time he seems to need a minute to have a think, he grabs his water from the floor and, you know. It's very weird, but once you see it, you can't unsee it. You are moving to Florida where the governor is the best. DeSantis is very much against those. Yep, I know, Kat. Yep. Anywhere where you don't have to. Each of you hid candle within your soul, and some of you buried it pretty good. Time to dig it and start pouring out some light, definitely. Yes. Because love will overcome all this hate, but we have to also get involved in things, like people, if you've got children in school, get involved in that, or, you know, really get involved. And I mean, you know, local council meetings, everything, get involved. Local government, local everything, get involved. And all you have to do is even write a letter or, you know, phone calls and, or run yourself. And I've got to get Australian citizenship because I'd love to run. Except I need to be fixed first because I'm a bit too sick to work. This is ridiculous. I want to just be better. I've still got a headache from 2 weeks ago. It's all from my neck as well. Peer pressure in middle age is obnoxious. Yeah, exactly. And definitely set him up with the call. He's a demon. Well, yeah, maybe. And if so, it was certainly interesting. Maybe Anne's playing both sides. Bake it till you make it. Imagine your frequency, vibration, and energy raise, and doing so it raises up the neighbourhood and then the city, etc. Yep, exactly. Missy T just woke up. Aw. Literally, like woke up, or you mean like woke up to what's going on? I look fabulous. Oh, thank you, it is. Thank you. I feel like see, I've been sitting there just cutting little bits of hair, trying to just make it short, because my hair curls differently on both sides. So, I've pretty much hacked at it now, and now it looks like a 70s haircut. Peer pressure only works on, yep. Go the truckers. I know, Robert Firestone. I am behind that. Get that info on your intention board. Yep, it's on my intention board right there. I see it every day. Every day. I can see this little house in a valley surrounded by mountains, and I can see it. I can actually picture it. Like I've been there before and I know what I'm looking at. That's how clear it is to me. What is lit? Any company wanting the past should be, yeah, void. Yep. Boycott. It works. Folks, on mod, not only YouTube can scrub your comments, but Google mods censor my greetings. Yeah, they do. So YouTube and Google also delete the comments. Do you really think that's air you're breathing? Oh, you should have seen what I heard about smoking. It was funny, actually. I read it on Rumble because it was funny. And they said that smokers don't get COVID. And I'm like, imagine that. Imagine demonising it and then to find out maybe something... Oh, I don't know. But I do know that I've had friends that had lung cancer that didn't smoke, so... where am I? In Texas, they dropped that mandate. People still wearing them even outside. It's ridiculous. Yeah, well, look, if people want to wear them, they can. You know, if they're scared, let them. But the rest of the people should be allowed to, you know, undo them and freely move. Emojis trigger the mods to watch the chat, hoping to find intel in code. Really? Oh my goodness. Lefty crying about things pushing other things. Don't see the irony. Yeah. I'm not allowed to say those words, believe it or not. If you seek, you shall find. Your eyes will see what they want to see, positive or negative. They ignored all my questions about T-Bone. Yeah, who's T-Bone? Can we prove he exists? Who knows? What's all that about with the air, Joe? Sounds hilarious. Yes, we're learning emojis. Oh, trigger. Really? Oh, old school Pete, I missed that comment. This mod could not even try to do that, lol. Yeah, my mods are good. Shout out to the mods. Cheers, guys. Everything triggers someone nowadays. Would be nice to find one that offends all. Oh, guys, also, while I'm here, I want to thank... I think I thanked Michael last week, but I'd like to thank MJ as well. Appreciate those donations to PayPal. And everyone, in case I did... I do think I've thanked everyone last week, but for the Super Chats, in case I've missed anyone, thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, just wanted to clear that up, because someone last week said I didn't thank someone, and I've seen something pop up here now, and it's just disappeared, and I don't know what it was. Like a sticker or something. Oh, there it is. Marion G, thank you. How's it going? Oh, God love you. I just hadn't got to it yet. That's what the problem was. Okay. I'm way behind in the comments. Let me try and catch up a bit. When Atwood said that about Kelly's son, I didn't realise he was 10. He's like 10, 11 or 12. I don't know his exact age, but he's young. And he shouldn't even know about that prank. That prank is so wrong. If a child knows about it and said to him, "You're insane for doing this," how much does that child know? That's not good. Oh, you meant to say emojis trigger the algorithm and people lose their channels. Oh no, I'm going to have to get out of the habit of using all those. I always give a thumbs up, a heart, and a prayer hands emoji anywhere I comment, unless I'm not happy with the person or don't know where they're coming from, then I won't. But I do it all the time. It's a habit of mine. Oh no, I'm going to have to watch the emojis. Have you seen The Handmaid's Tale? It's worth a watch. And Anne confirmed the son was there, yeah. Go back 30 years, yeah. Well, going back 30 years to an extent and going back even further in some ways and hopefully forward in other ways with technology. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I know that once all this is, once it's sorted, I know it'll be good. Okay, he said on the 6th that they were extorting them to get on stage and tell the world. Only way they crushed. And that's no lie. Okay, Kevin, I didn't hear about that. I do watch X22 and they do get things wrong. We all do, I think. But yeah, even then, be careful of everybody you listen to, including me. Your universe revolves around you. You manifest your reality. Hey, Hev, great to see you too. Crazy Cookie, what on earth goes through his head on these occasions? And they're talking about Sean Atwood. Because it's insane to watch. If you have any idea of what's going on with that, it's insane to watch. Devaluation isn't going backwards, it's having the military run things in the background for a bit. Ah, okay, yes, I get you, Shannon. Devaluation, not... Oh. Sorry, guys. My eyesight is not good. Even with the glasses. It's because they're not prescribed glasses, they're just magnified ones. Which is a bad thing. Well said, Joe. Lol, I didn't manifest this BS. Yeah. Oh, none of us did. They did. They did, the people that are running it, you know. Tez says, hi darling, the trucks have shut down Sydney. Oh, good. I hope they have. Because we're behind them, I'm telling you. There's that many people behind them that... Go, yeah. We don't care how long it takes. Some people will, but there's where you help your neighbours and, you know, if you've got like... If they haven't managed to stock up because they didn't know what was going on, maybe help them. If you've cooked a bit of extra dinner, maybe if you've got an elderly neighbour, go and knock and see if they need anything, if they don't know about all of this. This is why we kind of need community again. We need to have a community we can trust, people we can trust. I love you, Heaven. I love live chats so I can spread the message of light in the book. Yep. Exactly, Joe. I'm telling you that I'm from England. Oh, really, Tez? Thank you. Because we aren't getting the news here of that at all. Wow. It keeps jumping. Okay, I'm seeing... Where is he? I can see him in here. I can see everyone saying, hey, how you going? I'm live chat. Where has it gone? Okay, I was way back in the chat. Sorry, guys. Robin Vance says our lives will be like Little House on the Prairie and the Jetsons combined. Old times, living with great health technologies, flying cars, lol. That would be interesting. The Jetsons and Little House. I used to watch that Little House on the Prairie. I loved that show. Whoa. Oh, see that one. Narcissist Pete makes no sense. He discredited C, then used her as a witness and then ran with it. Oh, yeah. That's about Sean Atwood. Can I keck? Hev, can I see your frogs? Yes, I can. Yep, hiding underground will not save them. No, because even the good book says Hey, is Chancer in here? Have I missed? I've missed a whole lot, guys. Sorry. Wit or truth? Oh, wow. Are you guys here? Good on ya. I remember my mum's crushed velvet curtains in the 70s. Yeah. See, I've gone right back to the 70s. My hair, crushed velvet. My life is where I want to be. No. The true temple and house of the Lord is your body, so be careful what you put in it. Not only food-wise, but information. Yeah. Oh, well, if Chancer and What is Truth are here, hey, how you going? So funny when he said Callie's in the country and not in line anymore because it's bad for her mental health. 10 minutes later, when he needs to use her, he blasts her out over a controversial life. He did exactly. He's contradicting himself. There's a whole lot that he's just stuffed completely. I'd have to go and watch it again, honestly, and start writing down and picking things because there's so much there. He's undoing himself. And the people trying to stick up for him are just looking like fools. I had someone try and stick up for that Whiplash. Oh, Whiplash made another video about me, apparently, okay? Oh, sorry. Little Miss Puppet, right? Made another video about me. And 2 people came into my chat last week and said that that's not Natalie. And I'm like, okay, who are you? And how do you know? You got proof of that? And then a guy jumped in and said, Sean doesn't know you. Oh no, but Andrew Grine does because she tweeted about me. And Sean and Andrew Grine just did a video. So you don't think they know who we are? I've been all over What is Truth's channel making comments, along with everyone else. They know who we all are. Believe me. They know exactly who we all are. The Daddygate podcast. Am I missing these? Oh no, that's who you got to go and see. Sorry, What is Truth and Chancer aren't in here. I don't think, unless I've missed a whole heap of comments. But that's who you got to go to for all the Sean Atwood information. Please go to the Daddygate podcast, What is Truth TV, Chancer. That's probably where I'm going wrong. Canada is turning commie, but maybe some resistance. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. I think quiet, normal people are going to end up getting up and going, right, that's it. What is the Honest Truth is another channel. Yes, What is the Honest Truth, Bobby? There's also, hang on, I've seen one, Brett Gustav. You were trying to tell me, guys. Where is it? Wit or Truth. That's the other one. Yep. My frogs don't look like that to me anymore. Oh, really? When you do the frog emojis, they don't look the same? Check out Good Line Films on YouTube. China banned karaoke and other recreational activities. Really? Touche, since there must be balance, I'll just think of an angelic frog as his opposite. Only some karaoke songs. Oh my God. Daddygate will never die. Yeah, it won't. It won't. It's not going to go away for Sean Atwood. No matter what he does, it makes it worse. They want to introduce a 2-pill day regimen. Oh, yeah. Along with all them, yeah, I seen that. That's ridiculous. That's what I mean. I'm sitting back and watching and going, when are people going to snap out of this? When are they going to realise? Look. Do they see it? I don't know. The karaoke is more of a Japanese thing. Glamis has nothing on Kekestein Wizards or members. This is why they're doing this to us. Yeah, I was still keeping an eye on that Glams stuff because I don't know what... I still don't know what it is. I'm just interested in reading it. What is everybody's opinion on Craig Kelly and Clive Palmer? Craig Kelly seems like a good bloke so far. We'll see. He's the head of the United Australia Party now, isn't he? Craig Kelly took over from Clive Palmer. I'm not sure. The message of the one will find its way in any shape, form or fashion. Never heard of him. Oh, you're talking about like Republic Knuckle Sandwich. Have you never heard of Sean Atwood and that? Is that who you're talking about? Maybe they're just practicing their English so they can better converse with you. Just seen an article, Florida governor will fine any company requiring, to show paperwork. Yep, good. Yeah, it was Brett Gustav, yeah. They also closed tutoring school that teaches English. Things are happening there. Yeah, they're very patriotic over there. To their own country, you know. Yeah, Liam, I'm hoping for a med bed. I need one for my neck. Yeah, Florida's holding the line, yep. I'm trying to here. Well, yeah, I am, but I mean, I'm just sitting back watching it all now, just going, well, you know, they have to wake up sooner or later. Have intent, we have so much power, use it for good things, please. Yep, exactly. What's up with the frogs? Oh, the frogs are a little thing that came with a certain board a while ago. If you wanted things to change, then you must be willing to change. Exactly. Florida's the place to be in the US. Hey, Mac J, how you doing? Thank you so much for last week. I appreciate that. The American podcaster. Hey, researcher, how you doing? YouTube, Google, Facebook, Instagram, internet, all the same. Yeah, they are. Well, even Telegram. Things are being off that, you know, like taken off because the truckers, we don't know. We've got no idea what's going on. So they're in there and our government have also announced some rule where they can go into your phone, your internet, take over your social media and all that stuff now. So if I start looking like I've had a stroke, it's not me. If like my posts start looking like I've done, you know, it's not me. I'll just let you know that now. I'll send you the names of 2 Japanese men after the show on Twitter. You need to know their work. I lived in Japan for many years in the 80s. I know of their work back in the 80s. Okay, gee, I love that'd be good. Joe is the worst president in my lifetime. I think he's the worst I've seen in my lifetime too. A woman in Ontario was on the list for a lung transplant, but because she wouldn't take the thing, they took her off the list. She will die. Prayers for this warrior. Breaks my heart. Oh no. That's discrimination. That is discrimination. I don't care who you are. That is discrimination. The good thing about the things is we Kakistanis know who the cucks are. Smoking is no more toxic than the vax. Interesting. Republic Knuckle Sandwich. Yeah, love the mods. Give love to the mods. Hi, researcher. Wait until all our governments find out we can actually think for ourselves. That's when the fun will begin. That's right, Canadian girl. Love you, Hev, mods and everyone here. Oh, you guys are fantastic. Appreciate all of you guys just for tuning in and listening to me. And if you could hit the like button, because, hit that like button. I know a couple of people have been leaving the, who cares? They're still giving me views. Even the trolls are giving me views, so good luck to them. Oh dear. I realise on a daily basis what heaven we live in. The birds sing, the warm is bright, and I'm not in need of or want of anything. I could go back to the good old days of being in a cave, shivering. Yeah, well, going back to the way we used to live, back in connection with how our food comes and how we do it, you know, we've kind of gotten really soft, if you want to put it that way. And I am too, because I love animals. I don't ever want to hurt an animal. And if I had cows and sheep, I'd probably look at them as pets. But there's a point where you know you're going to have to feed yourself. And in winter when there's not many veggies growing, I don't know how else you're going to get sustenance other than, I mean, unless you're really good at preserving, pickling and that, and we need to learn how to do all that, because even in winter I love veggies too, but I do like meat as well. So, oh, thank you, MJ. I appreciate that. CDC recommends wearing diapers because you have much of a chance of pooing yourself than dying from COVID. Yeah, probably. But yeah, we really do. We need to go back because we've gotten, since we can just go to the supermarket and buy it off the shelf, we don't see where it comes from, we don't see how it's done, we don't know the work that goes into doing it. And if we did that, I believe that we'd all be stronger and tougher. Yeah, because we seem to have, it's like that, the saying where good men create, good times, and then soft men create hard times, and then hard times create strong men. It's a circle it goes in, and you can see where we are in it. And it's yeah, I just think people need to be, this is why we're seeing what we're seeing. We need to ease back into it, and slowly but surely all these things are being shown. Like, I can see the whole medical system, the way it is now, not really, just, I don't trust anyone. So, I mean, I don't, put it this way, a doctor may have to prove themselves to me that they know what's what. Okay, where was I up to? I'm grateful for this channel. It allows me to send a vibration across the world which echoes with eternity. Yep. You don't believe Kelly is a trafficked woman? Yeah, well, I don't either. Because the thing she said herself in the interview with Sean Atwood, it was a lot of weird stuff in that. Like, she was with her stepmother from 14, or up to she was 14, went live with people in caravans or gypsies or whatever, was abused when she was 4 by her uncle, and then trafficked as an adult when she was actually working girl and having herself on websites with everything exposed, things I don't want to see again, for God's sake. And then even Sean Atwood explaining his sex life. Look, I don't care what anyone does in their private time. Don't explain it to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry, I keep jumping off on it because Sean Atwood made another video and it's just like, what's going on there? What's wrong with him? It is what it is. The frog is where it's at. Man, I'm a vet in 2 meme wars. The frogs are of Kyrgyzstan, which is to say, Pepe Shadley is our anthem. Oh, that was from the Book of Revelations, saying that there will be a swarm of frogs, and all the sort of little digital, things started being the frogs, the swarm of frogs. Yeah. So that's where the frog meme comes from. Sean Atwood is a shill. I don't believe anything he says. Yeah. Me too, but it also blows people out of the water, kind of, who've been on his show. Like, there are I know there are genuine people who've been on his show or had him on, but they don't know they haven't seen what we've seen. Or maybe they have and are going, oh my God, I went on his show. Or had him on my show, It's like, it just teaches you to be really careful. Smokers have been training in controlling your breath, like it or not. Yeah. I've heard smokers can survive a house fire better than non-smokers because the smoke they're used to inhaling, they're kind of used to inhaling smoke, so they can, like, keep breathing a little bit longer. But please don't ever take my word for that. I've just heard that. I don't know. I'm alright, bud, just getting on. Where did that go? Okay, sorry, I'm way behind again. Whoa. Oh my goodness, all these super chats are coming in, are they? Penny, thank you, Penny. Regarding needing community Hev, it's like the government today hate us living like that. They want us all alone and helpless. Exactly, old school Pete. That's exactly it. Okay, sorry guys, I'm jumping in the comments because I'm way behind. I didn't realise. Yeah, they like to troll. I mean, Sean Atwood calls everyone else a troll who doesn't agree with him or who can see through it. But they're the trolls. They're everywhere, hunting everyone down on every platform, and names I don't recognise coming here and telling me that Sean Atwood doesn't know you. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't care what they think. I know what I'm seeing, and that's it. The smoke is medication for meditation, mushroom, natural, man-made, talk to Mother Earth through animals and trees, DMT, speak to Father through numbers and geometry. Yeah, it's interesting what I've heard about all those things. I don't know. I feel grounded when I smoke. So, oh, now I'm stuck. Oh. It was stuck. What's going on here? My chat was stuck. You agree on the moderation, yep. Been typing for a while PayPal was being a poo. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they I think it's going to all sort of stop shortly. I heard that a few weeks ago, that they're going to start like kicking people. I don't know, but if everyone smoked, the world we live in would be a lot peaceful. It would, because it has that effect. I mean, if I've had a smoke, the last thing I want to do is start an argument with someone. I cannot be bothered. I'm just happy and I'm cruising. So yeah, I don't want to argue with people. And Joe drops nothing but truth bombs. And Missy's saying Sean Atwood's a wrong'un. Yeah, well, you're calling them out on General Assembly. Refund the UN, they are evil. Just pull them down. Defund, yeah, exactly. I've got brand new eyes and ears, new senses I'm willing to share. Joe Rogan, you think is control? Oh, thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that, guys. The UN was talking about using Bill Gates' tattoo mark, yeah. Yep. Props on the other stuff that I'm not allowed to say. The horse tablets were showing horse tablets, but anyway, you can go and look at the FDA's website for information on those type of things. So it's not horse. Oh dear. Clive and the other guy. Oh dear. I think everyone at the top is dodgy. That's what I'm thinking. Like anyone who just goes straight up, and even on YouTube, and if they're allowed to be on with so many subscribers, I kind of think they're a bit dodgy. Sorry. They may not be. I have trust issues, okay? Don't come at me. Joe Rogan's already fulfilled his Christ story and living in heaven, which he creates. Yep. Some people feel one way about Mr. Rogan and other people feel other way about Mr. Rogan. I just don't trust anyone really big who's still allowed to be on. Oh, no, hang on. Joe Rogan was kicked off, wasn't he? Okay. Hi, this is Chad from South Dakota. Hey, Chad, how you doing? We're being slowly shut down. Yeah, I think that's going to happen. A friend was showing me her Facebook yesterday. She couldn't even get into it. Shout out to Deb. She couldn't even get into Facebook. God love her. And she was sending me screenshots of her Facebook that she just could not access at all. There has to be a balancing everything, so maybe there's a dark side of... Well, I don't know, maybe. I think that's what they sacrificed to become famous. Gab is the only free speech platform. Yeah, I've gone onto there recently, and I can't even find anything about the truckies at all, anywhere. Even if you did have to get you're still capable of healing yourself. Just look at my super sticker virginity. How was it for? Oh, just took your super sticker virginity. How was it for you? Oh, God love you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. The CCP is feeling pressure from all sides. Yep. The people have been... Yeah. Yes, Geoloft. That's going to come back on their heads. Wait for the boomerang, the point where it just flicks back, I'm waiting for that. I keep thinking it's coming, and then it doesn't. I'm like, oh. Canada tried that going into social media. Got shut down for now. Really? Keck, that beats my best one where I got that American tubby guy Doug and his buddy from the Frog Conspiracy Channel, and the whole chat was screaming old school. Pete has to go right down the page. They buried Kakistan because they could not label us cooks like all the others because we are funny and use jokes. Yeah, I think that's the way you got to go at this, with humour. You might just... Oh, hang on again. Stephen Crowder. He's a comedian and he got kicked off. He got back on again because he's got lawyers. But he got kicked off YouTube for a while. And prayers for Stephen Crowder, regardless of how you feel about him. He's just gone through heart surgery. And I know his wife had trouble a couple of years ago. I don't know if it was from a car accident or something, but something happened there. So my heart goes out to them. And yeah, I do think about them too. Just hope they're all right. Has anyone noticed they're starting to advertise Hollywood movies again, and the so-called truthers who tell us these actors and actresses are meant to be... Yeah. That's why I don't know. I was reporting that when I was hearing things earlier, but we don't know if these people are here or not or what. And masks as well. You look, there's all sorts of things. CGI. Look how they put, who was it? Michael Jackson on stage as a hologram. It's just, we don't know. We just don't know. They kept blocking the wrong people because they didn't know what to do and then gave up sweating and confused. Oh. Like I said, I just went to the grocery store and I'm not the only one not wearing... Oh, good. That's what I'm waiting for. The time I go there and there's more and more people. That's what the tide I'm waiting for to turn, I reckon Satan's alive and well and walks the earth among his family. You never know. Kyrgyzstan Intel and Security Service can rival any Intel security in the world. Yeah, that's like mothers could work for the FBI because if their teenagers are doing something, they'll find out what it is. Republic Canuck Satan is the ruler of the earth. Oh, thank you, Karen Malloy. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hunt gather, yeah, more like sort of like that, but then you wouldn't have any wastage on the grocery shop shelves. That's another thing, that the waste of food, the food that goes, the meat that doesn't get bought, the eggs that don't get bought, the bread that doesn't get bought. Why unnecessarily kill animals to have just so you got stock on the shelves? You know what I mean? This is where my thinking comes from. We don't need that much, so why are they doing it and hurting unnecessarily? Animals unnecessarily. So, no compensation to the Chinese people from the CCP. The secret dam. Oh yeah, are they still flooding over there? And that dam, is it still holding up? Lots of love to you, Hev. Thanks, Karen. I appreciate that. You British run people say the crown, we say the frog. Yeah, I'm not for the... well, Australia's a Commonwealth country under the crown, and I don't agree with being ruled over by a queen. Well, this one anyway. I don't like having authority at all over me. No. We're all equal. We all bleed. We all have a heart. We all have lungs. All that stuff. No one's above anyone. The frog is the new crown. There you go. Was good for me, Sharon. Shannon. Oh, yeah, was good for you too, Penny. Oh, God love yous. Please know I'm from QC. Ha ha ha. Cool, it is what it is. F to the crown, go the frog. All government-run agencies can be co. Oh, whoa, whoa, jumping again. Okay. Love you, check to see you're on top chat or live chat. Yeah, even if I can't read all the comments, I still want to make sure that I've got all the chats so I don't miss anyone. You reckon Joe should be impeached? I think a lot of people are thinking that way. Ask Hillary Clinton who Pepe is. Here's the deal. A lot will talk the talk, but few will walk the walk. If you have knowledge, share it. If you have wisdom, share it. Stop procrastinating. Yep. I get a lot of good information from a lot of places, and like small channels, large channels, and listen to people I don't agree with and people I do agree with. Sometimes we can agree to disagree, and it really doesn't matter because I think most of us are heading in the same direction, and that is for the truth. That's all we want, is the truth. Why is it so damn hard to get the truth? Yeah, Sean Atwood does use sock accounts and his mods, and he also uses other people like Andrew Guine to go after people he doesn't like, using race, homophobia, yeah, racism, whatever they can try and... They're just slinging mud at this point, and they're losing ground. Because none of the mud's sticking, it's just flinging straight back off again. Russell J. Gould captured all the military flags, well, the American flag. I'm not sure what that'll mean, but I believe it to be a good thing, yep. Well, I heard once that military was the only way. You could identify or see yourself in everyone in Sex and the City or Friends. Just imagine it, guys. Or could you identify or see yourself in every one of Sex and the City or Friends? I used to be a bit like, not like that, but not like Sex and the City, but like, I was looking for meaningful relationship and other people weren't, and I was very naive, very silly. But that happens and you learn. And now I've swung the nearly complete opposite way. Okay, I haven't missed anything, have I? There's more things incoming, remember? Yep, McAfee, yeah. I'm watching that too. I'm very careful and very wary of what I'm believing right now. Until I get more evidence, I think. Here's the deal. A lot of, yep, I've read about that. Who did you identify with Little House on the Prairie? Wow. I'll tell you who I used to like, and I don't anymore, because I think he's part of it. What was his name? Oh, he's a famous actor. He was on... I know he's in Tales from the Crypt as a doctor, a psychiatrist who locks a lady up. John Boy? Was it John Boy? When I was a little kid, I used to like have a crush on him. And he was in It as well, the 90s or 2000 version, before the recent version of It. He was in the last version of It. I can't remember his name. Okay. If you're single, you are looking for your counterparts. Some of that creates balance with an unseen power in between. Congratulations if you found that person. Yep. Yep, hit the like, guys, if you're in here. Please. I have praying for you in Australia from Central Arizona worldwide. We do. All together. All stand up together. I argue when I smoke. Love heated debate on a puff or two. Yeah, it is. It can be. I just smoke and talk anyway. You haven't met your real twin yet, but feel his energy and it's messing with your head and body. That's all I'll say. Yeah, I reckon everyone in the world's got a twin. So, who knows? Hey, Green Teakley. Oh, hey, glad to catch you live. How are you going? How are you going? I'm good. If you're the projector, who is the lamp? You could probably guess what your lenses are and your audio. And if you're creating it all with that light source, couldn't you make the negatives up as you go? Possibly. Loved playing Frogger back in the day. So did I. The old Frogger. Oh, you guys having weird, messed up dreams? I went through that years ago with messed up dreams, scary dreams, or nightmares. Yeah, I got that out of my system. Rogan sold out to Spotify 100 million. Yeah, well, Spotify's owned by Google, isn't it? Frogger was good training for the world we live in now, only we most dodge the lies and the cringe. Yep, exactly. And try not to get run over in the meantime. I lost an account. They got me too. Oh, no. That's why you've changed from your Republic Knuckle sandwich now. Yep, okay. Yep, where we go, we go. I agree. Anyway, showers need humour. You guys having bad dreams are probably having reactions to the great upheaval in the world we can't openly talk about, self-manifesting in the subconscious, probably. Good on you, Pete. That's well said. Is that to the gulag? Who is the all? Well, it seems that whatever happens in America then starts to make its way around the world. So that's how we all end up going the same direction. And what we see now. I am you and you are me. We are he and we are all together. Yeah, when our politicians say that we're all in this together, they're all in it together. And we're all in a different reality together, saying like different things. And so we are not together. Not with the politicians anyway. So they're on their own ship, mate. And hopefully it sinks on them. Shop local, butchers and farmers markets only, no large corporate stores. Yeah, I've got to go this afternoon to get my veggies and my meat. I'm a homebody as well. I don't really mind staying at home. I feel sorry for people who enjoy getting out. That's what I do too. Because I'm a homebody and I don't mind being at home. But I feel sorry for the real social people, you know, people who have to be around other people all the time. They need the company, you know. Because without that, they're probably getting depressed as well, just having to stay at home. I know from my mum. 2 years ago, she was still driving up to see me, and then her shoulder started going on her, and she couldn't drive anymore. And ever since then, she's been stuck at home. It took her 2 years to get used to it. And I'm just, yeah. But now she doesn't want to go out. So, like, we could offer her to go for a drive, but she'd sit there, and every bump, she feels it in her shoulders as well anyway. So, I think she just needs more vitamins, but she forgets to take them. I've been telling her. Obviously guessing, but it makes sense, I suppose. Yeah, old school Pete, I think, yeah. Well, the more theories that we throw out, the more we can make sense of what's going on, I think. Just from the information we have, not just making things, you know, I think. But from what the information we do have is making theories, and then, you know, and also, like someone else was saying, think of the positive that can come out of this. Think of where you really want to be in life and picture it. Imagine it. Because you never know. Yep. these and them are gay, don't go that way. Should go to the homeless. Not being tested and not either. Good on you, George. Where am I? You're the only one not wearing a thing. Oh, yep, okay. I'm waiting for the time I go to the shops and a lot of people aren't. That's what I'm waiting for. Where are we? Hey Chris, how you going? Sorry, I stuffed up earlier and I went live on a different stream than I had scheduled, I think. So I'm so sorry, guys. I've got to play around with this a bit more and get used to it, I think. Three Gorges is about to go. Oh, okay. Ooh, I haven't been keeping up with that one. If the one created all with a word, can you imagine how one must sing? Gorgeously, what does one feel when your heart sings? Oh, Joe Rogan cured himself, yeah, by taking the horse. Yeah. America is stuffed with Biden in charge. He could have taken M&Ms as long as he believed in them. I watched the movie called Moonfall. Oh, okay. M&Ms. I've reject in is a human. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they use things on it. They do go between the two. Different, maybe, what do you call it? Different amounts. But, yeah. Because obviously dogs are smaller and, you know, cats are smaller still and horses are big and us humans are somewhere in the middle. So, you know. Heather Turner's live slagging Wheezy off. Oh, good on her. She's nothing. No one. Just wanting to be relevant. That's what these people see. Heather Turner's attached to Sean Atwood somehow, ringing in as if she was against him, and now she's all supporting. Funny, these people. Let's all pray that their plans are thwarted. Yeah. Exactly, they are on their own ship, not with the people. Exactly, they're not with us at all. When they say we're in this together, they're in this together and we are on our own outside of, but we are all in this together. All the public are. But they're still trying to divide us, and you know, right now in Australia it's pretty much the versus the non, you know, and it's ridiculous. And the same as this thing too, because people, when you don't wear one of these things, you get looked at like, whoa, if looks could kill. I feel sorry for the lip readers of the world. I do too. People who do have hearing problems need to see your lips to be able to understand a lot of what you're saying. And that's not a good thing. Imagine little kids who are trying to learn, who have hearing problems, and they're trying to learn to read lips, and everyone's covered up and they can't see anything. That look, even as a child, it'd probably scare me just seeing everyone with these on. That's how I feel. Let alone having a hearing problem or any other problems. It's just insane. Sustenance can be found in the ether, or blessing your food. Think where it came from. Yeah. You reckon putting good vibration in McDonald's can change it? Or not if I've heard what it is. Not if it is what I've heard it is, sorry. That they use in McDonald's meat. I don't know. Look, there's a lot of rumours flying around. There's a lot of stuff, you know. I'm just being very wary. This is, the frog is in it to win it. They are sending local mayor to be an ambassador to Luxembourg. I wonder why Tom Barrett from Milwaukee says he's 100% Obama-fied and deep state. Oh, really? I don't like being around a lot of people either. It's home for me as well. There's no place like it. Exactly, MacJ. I don't want to be out with the crowds when they're all going weird. That's the only thing I can say is it's all weird. It's too weird for me. I don't want to be out there among that. I'm not playing. I am not. I'm not playing, right? I'm not playing the game. They can just go and do it on their own. Joe, it's the same theory with Schrodinger's cat. If someone there praying for the cat to be alive. Hey, I've got a live cat. You can see him in the corner. Right in the corner there. I'll stay at home and watch the show. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing. Watching it from home and reporting what I see when I can see things. Because, yeah, as I said, a lot of things are being played with. So we're not getting a lot of information. And normally it's other countries that can give you information about your country that your media is not telling people. It's insane. This is what globalization is. They're all, it's unbelievable. It won't be televised. Yeah, I know. I agree there's a lot of negative energy out there, but if you have awakened, it's your job as a light worker to go raise everyone's vibration. You're now being called. Yeah, I agree with that. To try and bring some calm and try and bring people back together again. Try and unify people. That's where I think, well, personally, that's where I want to try and be, is trying to unify people instead of everyone against everyone else. I mean, I don't care if people go and get that. If they want to go and get that, fine. You go and do you, right? Just don't push me. I don't like being pushed. And if I'm pushed enough, I'll shove back. I won't just push back, I'll shove. So, when he comes back, all nations will be under constitutional laws. Yes, I believe that, Angela. Yep. I think we'll all go under the Constitution. Night, everyone. Try and get some sleep. Night, Marion. I have to go, guys. Mum duties. Much love to you all. Thanks again, Hev, and we'll chat to you soon. See you all next week. Thanks, Penny. The Biden show continues. I jumped again. Okay, we are not in this together because this thing is designed for the peasants, slaves of the system, not for them. Has never affected any of them. Not one. Not one has died. Yeah, and then you go back to the tests again, right? Which shouldn't be used. And are any of them positive? Really? I mean, they come up positive, but is the thing actually working, And Liam says, me too, Mec J. And when I do go out and all the people still wearing masks, I want to mock them. I just go back home instead. Yeah, I feel like just going in the supermarket and going, bah, bah. Oh, did you see the film clip of the people who actually did that? They went in with masks over their face of sheep. And they went in and they just all went around going, bah, bah. Oh, I feel like doing that too sometimes. But I don't do it. I don't make a scene. I go in, I get what I need, and I get out again. I hate it. Tom Hanks didn't have it, but was gone, I remember, last spring. Yeah, well, it was said, but we don't actually know, I think. That's the problem. Because we're not getting any truth from any media. Sheeps need a shepherd, try to lead them, and if that don't work, send out the dogs. Yeah, well, they are treating people like cattle, and it's out there in the open for everyone to see. And that's what they think of us. They think we're all sheep that need to be herded, right? Because we don't know ourselves what's best for us. Apparently they do. Oh, I think people are smarter than they think. Some maybe not. Like, some might get confused, not know what to do, but most of us will get on with it and do what we've got to do. Where I live, not many people are wearing them. Good, George, that's excellent. So I told you all he'll be the next US Luxembourg ambassador when you see Tom Barrett. You heard it here first. Okay, Keck Rangel. Oh, where did I went up instead of down? Full face nudity for me. Yeah, exactly. Whoops, looks like I got the lip reading message all wrong. Well, you will if you're trying to read people with masks on. Repent and then get prepared. Yep. Yeah, that's Republic Knuckle Sandwich, that meat found in McDonald's. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want to be a part of that either. K&N reporters always where they don't want us to be. Yeah, well, see, the frogs are good for finding out information. They're really good at it. It's all an act. As long as you're pointing the finger and giving your attention to them, it means you're not paying attention to the source of your power within. Research the firmament. Cat, I believe firmament. I'm still a true blood. Yep, so am I. I haven't had anything. I've dreamt of Christ's return the last 6 months. Yep, you never know. We're going to see some amazing things, I think. Well, right now, what we seem to be witnessing is a zombie apocalypse. Just in a different way than they actually put it on the telly. Oh, dear. Help, save me. Yeah, Randy, I know. Then you're about to change. Lol, Hev. Bah. Yeah. Hit like for Hev. Thank you, guys. They can flip the results. Yeah, they can. They run it as different cycles. Anything above 25 can give you a false positive. And that's how they're being run here in Australia, I'm sure. You think some have died, but you think they were taken. Tom Hanks likes taking pictures of kids' clothes and gloves and shoes and things. Yeah, he does. And writing really weird cryptic messages with them as well. Live your life and share all the love you have with others. Create the world you want to live in, then expand it to include all around you. Everything starts at home. Yeah. My home life's pretty easy going. I never argue with people. I don't have a need to argue with anyone. So I don't. So my home life's pretty good. It's just, I just hate seeing all the public falling for the, it's like, come on, man, when are you gonna like snap out and open your eyes, open, stick some matchsticks in there, mate. I personally don't care if they wear one, but until they tell me to, yeah, exactly. Have I seen Amber's live? Insanity. No, but I could imagine. She's that's Heather Turner, isn't it? She's a nobody. Yeah, the masks started affecting your breathing. I wear them only when I have to. Yeah. Well, I know someone who went home from work early because they didn't feel well, and when they got in the car and took the mask off, they went, oh. So it does cause you to be, it can cause you to be sick, and can give you, I don't know what it is, but skin breakouts around that area. So, yeah. It's okay to be upset about the world unless you are boots on the ground for close. What can you possibly do? Exactly. We've kind of got to let it play out because it is waking people. And that's why I'm seeing it and going, okay. Because for the last 2 weeks, I kind of got caught up in the anxiety of it all, And now I've kind of gone, no, hang on, just sit back, just chill. You'll be right. And, yeah, now I'm watching it, and every now and then I'll have a giggle, especially at the news when they try and report things, because their down votes are outweighing the up votes now with mainstream news. So that's very interesting to watch. Send as many good vibrations in any form you can, yeah. Where I live, the local burglars lodge are campaigning to be allowed to keep their masks. No idea why. Yeah, because, masked up, they can, who knows who anyone is. And you can't identify anyone with a mask on. That's very interesting part of this. We are not of this world. And someone's asking Chris when that happened. That'd be the live he's talking about, the other live of the weird person. Multi-world. Randy, what is your question? When we made it end? Oh, you've barred at some people? Oh, it's terrible. I sometimes feel like, I really do, sometimes feel like just letting one out, but I go, no, shut your mouth. Control yourself, woman. Could be done tomorrow if we all said no more. Exactly. What are we waiting for? I've already said no. Yeah, exactly. I'm not playing. I've never worn one or stayed at home. I do what I want in this life. Hasn't changed me and I won't let it. Good on you, Scat Pack. Excellent. Yeah, it looks different than the TV zombies, but most people are still zombies. I stay away from. Exactly, MacJ. I don't want to mix with people, and I can have small talk conversations, but I don't like small talk. I want to have a good conversation. So everywhere I go, I just drop something little. Like, do you believe this? Like, seriously? Something like that's simple. I don't believe this. This is getting ridiculous. Something like that. And it just makes people kind of think. So, yeah, I try and say something, but in a nice way every time I go out. You can get all the figures off Google search, and the fast food industry reports the amount of meat they sell. Only one problem, it outstrips the amount of meat available after private consumers. Richard Thomas played John Boy Walton. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was John Boy. Jim Bob, John Boy. Can't remember all the names of them. I just remember John Boy, mainly, because everyone was going, good night, John Boy. Night, Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen was good. Okay, where am I up to? Richard Thomas. I don't know if it was him. Is that the guy who was in It? He has a mole or something on his cheek. I can't remember what his name is. It could be Richard Thomas. I just don't know his name. I've said it for the last 2 years, waiting on a group to break either way. Yeah. Meditating, find stillness if you have to. Channel Christ, Buddha to teach you. Am I on Telegram? Yes, I am under Hev123 Truthseeker. Your tab just cut you off. Never done that before. Yeah, I think we're going to start seeing problems all over the place. Take a look at Kai Jennifer YouTube. You might get an idea of what these people trying to rule us. Okay, Pat. All these sheep will need to watch They Live. Yeah, you need to watch the movie They Live. That explains everything right now. Including the fight scene, like in a metaphorical way, is trying to get other people to wake up, is like that fight scene. It's like, it's so frustrating. And it just goes on and on and on and on. A smoking Buddha. Plus, we don't know what is on the masks they're selling. Yes, I've seen some dubious stuff on those masks. Someone got one under a microscope and saw a little fibre, like, moving on it. And I'm like, are you going to breathe that in? I'm not touching it. I'm not going near them. Yeah, if you don't know what to do, be still. Exactly. Keep a notebook with you, Randy, and write all your thoughts down. I have too many thoughts that would fill volumes. That might not be a bad thing, Randy. For those who are having anxiety, in the Bible it says, fear not 365 times. That's one for every day of the year. Use it daily. Good on you, Jay Stephanie. I have faith in the Sarah, but I'm an optimist. Yep, I am too. I'm optimistic because I do believe that after the roughness, it's going to be hard, but after that, it'll be okay. I'm a medic. Air equals oxygen, contains 21%. When we inhale, it's at 19%. So with breathing with a mask, lowered extremely. What's this doing to our children? Yeah, exactly. Children should not be wearing them at all. I don't care what anyone says. No, don't do that to the kids. Don't. And apparently in Canada, was it Canada or the US? I'm not sure which one. a whole lot of students just walked out because of the mandates. They just went, no, good on them. Young people who know. You only fear that thing there. Try to wake people up. Yeah, I know. It's nearly impossible. When they're not ready, you can't do it. Yeah, you can't wake... Well, I don't call them stupid. Well, see, that's a hard one, because they're not really. There's some really smart people, and they're still, like, all up in this, you know. It's just a matter of what will wake a certain person up. Different things wake different people. It's causing mass lung problems. Yeah, bacteria. Yep. I love deep thought-provoking conversations. Small talk is useless to me. Yeah, exactly. I don't have a need for small talk. I want to talk to people and I want to talk to them. Or it's just, hey, bye, and I'm away, you know? So I agree with MacJ. I just returned from surveilling. Normie's vigilance is never ending in Pakistan, at least till they are defeated. Yep. A byproduct of gaining knowledge and wisdom is the shedding of light upon the shadows, and the fear can no longer exist. Exactly. Hey, Natalie, how you going? That's not true, Randy. I wake up every day. You can't if you don't try. Yeah, exactly. They just have to look at different things that they're not looking at, that's all. You can't force them to, though. It's tough to talk to shallow people, but yes, it has... Yeah. Unfortunately, in life, just to go and, like, maybe get your groceries and stuff, you have to kind of small talk to people to an extent. But even there, I still drop things. Greeting fellow space cadets from sunny Perth. Hey, Daisy, how you going? It's been over 1 year without masks, and still some act like this is... Yeah, I can't believe that people think that this is all right, you know? Like, where in your head is that okay? Not being widely reported on Operation Starfall. Oh, really? Never heard of that one. The people that are ready for knowledge and wisdom usually are the ones that did not go to college and did not pick a speciality and put all their focus in one direction. Yep, that's me. Well, I did go to, like, a college, a TAFE, to learn horticulture, but I didn't go to what you'd call college, I think, in the US. I didn't even finish my school certificate, let alone my highest. I didn't even go to year 12. I didn't even go to year 10. I went to year 9 and I left and went to work. Lots did it out of kindness and not doing own research, but trust man, not the Lord. They trust man, not the Lord. Yeah. The mole is Richard Thomas, lol. I don't know what that means. Your cup of wisdom does not have to be emptied for new knowledge to get a bigger cup. Yeah. Good on terrible. Oh. I'm a tradesman. You never stop learning. Exactly. Don't ever stop learning. Every day I learn something new. And I'll never stop. Never, ever. And that's the only way you're going to get anywhere, I think, is you just keep learning as you go. You just keep picking up more information and, just keep going. NE14A. Hey, Hev, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I am. Thank you. And I hope you're going well too. I'm speechless, but I'm going well. I'm speechless at what I'm seeing, that's all. We'll never stop learning infinitely, immortally, yep. I'm putting together my mosaic of this life being one piece of it, yeah. Another film you must see is Society. You must watch the whole film. I've heard of that. Society. Another one is Idiocracy, because we seem to be living in that as well. If you watch that movie, it's a funny movie. I feel sometimes as I get older, my intelligence has been wasted. I feel the older I get, the more intelligence I'm gaining, thank God. But I don't think it's ever going to go to waste. I don't think it's wasted. It'll come up, you'll need it. Just, what happens when you shine a great big bright light behind it? Yep, the darkness comes into light. Something new every day. Exactly. Everything you think you have learned is probably the same message or test that you have not yet mastered or mastered yet. Nevada treats sounds like Great Reset BS to me. Did I read that wrong? Oh, Nevada treaty? Is it? Sounds like Great Reset. Yeah, it could be. Wearing a mask is not good for you. Breathing in your own carbon dioxide, yeah. Save yourselves, many are a lost cause. Yeah, I'm starting to think that way, MacJ. I really... Some people, I don't think you can wake up. Yeah, they're going to have to do it on their own. There's no way that you can do it. And I believe that's pretty much everyone from here on in who's not awake. How you can't do it. You got to let it happen on their own. And some are going to stay behind and still not wake up. You can't find me on Telegram. Okay, the link might be in the description here of this video. In the little show more under where the title of the video is, there's a little drop down box, a little arrow. Drop down in there and there's links under there. Telegram should be one of them, and let me know if it's not. There is no globe. Please research F-Earth. Globalists are evil because they're lying. Yeah, we've been lied to about a lot, and I just don't think things are what they tell us they are. No, save as many brothers and sisters as you can. Well, I'm still trying, but I'm not going out of my way to... They're going to have to learn on their own. As I said, there's many that just have their own way to... their own journey to go, and you can't force them. We won't leave anyone behind if they come to us with questions, of course not, but yeah, we aren't all going to the promised land. Some people, there's 4 to 6%, even the board said that just will not snap out of it. Most people have families, work, relying on the MSM for info. It's up to us to point them in the right direction. Exactly. This is an IQ test you don't want to fail. Yeah, exactly. Your faith in God, it will increase in the process. Yep. I'm a pharmacy tech, and that thing is prescribed for many things such as Zika, dengue, parasites and yeasts. It's used for humans and animals. Oh, there you go, Canadian girl. The one they said was horse tablets or something. I had to nip out and drop hoaxly a few comments, but I'm back, lol. Oh my God. They just never let up, the trolls that, you know, have come from where Sean Atwood and all that's come from. They don't let up. They come at you as soon as you mention him. So, you need to be changing those masks every 20 to 30 minutes. The masks are literally petri dishes. To breathe that over 30 minutes is asking for trouble with your health. You're a former respiratory therapist. Yeah, I've heard all that you're saying about these things, and I agree. There's things people have gotten microscoped and looked at them, and it's like, what the hell are they doing? And aren't they all made in China? Why are we funding? Oh, there's a big rabbit hole there. It's massive. It's raining and cold here again too, by the way. It was nice and warm yesterday, 20 degrees Celsius, and today we've got about 10. Yeah, there's no money in it for them. That's why they're demonising it. If you could smell a fart through them... if you could smell a fart through your pants, then they don't work either. And if you've seen someone with a vape, he actually has it on, and he vapes through it, and you can see it just all pouring out. And that's much bigger moisture droplets than what a virus would be. Operation Starfall started as a bill in the Congress September. Where'd it go? First, okay. I hope so, Geo Loft. I'm waiting for it. So the future appears to be based on, climate. Yeah, we're asked to breathe out our own. Yeah, exactly. And it'll be blamed on climate. Yeah, exactly. Breathe your own CO2. Next thing you know, they'll blame it on climate. Well, the whole thing's connected to this anyway, so you'll find out, like, there'll be climate close downs too. I heard nothing at the university. I've learnt much more in the last year, yeah. Unfortunately, university, a lot of them may teach things that have been written for them to teach, and it may not necessarily be the truth. You learn more in life than you do in school, exactly. People will be floating down the street like in New York and never where all the water came from. People will be floating down the street like in New York and never know where all the water came from. School of Hard Knocks teaches the best. Yeah, it does. Life teaches you more than any school ever could. Watch the water. Oh, yeah. The water in New York looked like sewer water, did it? Ooh, that's getting interesting. Same as in military. Get into working world to tell you to forget everything you learnt there. Yep. Weather making machine. Yep. Yeah, watch the water. Watch the water. I want you to know our older brother and father are always at our beck and call. Yeah, they said 4 to 6% will never wake up, exactly. Yeah, I believe there's warfare going on, definitely. Hi, Kathy, how you going? Good to see you too. Hi, Stuart, how you doing? A lot of people to be woken up. Yeah, there is. But they're going to have to do it, I believe, now at their own pace because, like, if someone asks you a question, you'll answer it, no problem at all. But people coming at you, trying to debunk you when they're sharing mainstream news and you're sitting there going, I've been through this before, I'm not going through it again. I'm going to leave them alone. Just leave them, you know. I can't deal with it until they start to come at me and say, well, I'm starting to see what you're talking about, or something to that effect, something to let me know they are seeing something, and then I'll help them. But until then, watch above world weather. He's good. Oh, I've never heard of him. Being able to see with eyes wide shut. Amen. In Exmouth, Western Australia, is a heart facility. Yeah, I've seen that. I believe there's more of them because if you look at sometimes the radar for the rain and cloud and that, or mainly the rain, and it's mainly what I see it, is a circle. And it comes out from a certain point and it just makes a big circle in the radar. I believe there's more than Western Australia. I believe they're all over. So just from those things I've seen, the reactions of the weather radar from it. We will be here to love them and help them when they wake up. Something will shake them awake. Yeah, we've got to wait for that time. But I believe that if they're not listening now, they're not going to us personally. They're going to have to see it themselves, and it will be shown to them. Yeah, so Amber Huxley is so stuck for guests that she has the grob knob on. Oh my goodness. That grob knob, there's something not right about him either. Hey, I think he's stalking Sharon Gale. Oh my God, I don't know, but I just think he's got a bit of an obsession there somewhere, and it's not good. Peace pipes all round. Exactly. Might be more. We see how the devil rules this world. He has many minions. Yeah, and they're all in charge. Yep, smoke it. The Kyrgyzstan. Whoa, where'd that go? Ministry of Health set up an outreach centre to help. Oh, okay, to program people. I'll stick to my smoke and leave the mask wearing to the dafties. Yeah. I believe some people who know, like feel like you have to wear it because you can't get anywhere if you don't. as I said, I'm lucky because I have a medical note. But yeah, look, it's pressure. It's full on pressure from everywhere to just go along. And with me, it takes everything that I have to fight that in myself, you know. Smokers don't seem to get COVID. Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know. But that's what I've heard. I think we may have been at the 75th General Assembly together. Oh, Kek, yep. Kek and Republic Canuck. Oh, sorry, Republic Knuckle Sandwich. Judy says, with you, Chris. Sorry, I got a burp. Quiet one. 15 degrees Celsius in London at 2:25 a.m. Okay, here it's 11:27 a.m. in the morning, so nearly lunchtime, and it's just over 10. The only difference a face mask will make to your life is give you... Oh, my son's starting to get sore ears from the, the elastic. It's rubbing on the ears. My ears are big enough, so no mask for me. Menthol cigarettes are being banned in America. They say they kill black people. However, they found out they kill COVID. Really? Do some research on YouTube, Mud Fossil University. I bet you I was subscribed to him. I think I've been unsubscribed. Unless it's when I got kicked off and I've got to resubscribe. Some mountains are actually decaying giants from the Bible. Some are ancient trees, a mile round in circumference. Yeah, I've seen all that. They believe that the mountains sometimes show you the shape of a person laying down, a giant. This is what the theory is. And that some mountains that, like, what's it called, Devil's Peak in the US, where it just goes straight up like that, it's like an old fossil of a giant tree. I don't know, but some of them do look that way, and you could see how that might be. But I'm not saying whether or not that's true or not, because as it remains to be, more needs to be brought out about it. But I do believe there was a mud flood, yeah. Sorry, I meant wonder where all the water came from. Oh, okay, Mech J. Well, someone was saying it looked like sewer water. Could it have come from underneath? Is that possible? Like, yeah. Climate lockdowns next. Friday was mumbling Sun B about it yesterday. Something about it yesterday. Oh, okay. Can't wait for that lawsuit to go through. I know, Kat, yep. Talking about bodies in NYC, I think they mean bodies floating up from... Oh, okay. From underneath. Ooh. That's interesting. I was told whether warfare would be used against countries' own populations back in 1985. Didn't fully believe it back then. But they've been on this since the Vietnam War. They have been doing it since then. Trudeau, yep, okay. Chris just checked out what you had been doing. What a group of loons they have gathered together there tonight. I best not leave any comments. Jack's twat. Jack, is it Jack's Jack, is it? Jack's might threaten fake suicide again. Oh. Yeah, there's someone who has a go at everyone, one of these trolls in this group. And if you have a go back at them, they go, "You're bullying me. Oh, you're harassing me. Oh." But they have a go at everyone else. If you can't dish it out, if you can't take it, don't dish it out. Oh, my God. Oh, they're funny. And you can laugh at them. They're just so funny with what they say. It's like, you're not even paying attention. Do you know what people are talking about? Most of those who died in New York lived in basement apartments and there was only one way. Oh, no. Oh, I hope not. Oh, you don't know jack squat. I have no social life except 3 live stream channels. Oh, God love you, Cat and On. Believe me, I don't have much of a life either, except for doing videos and that now, but I didn't have much before anyway because I was always sick. But now I'm feeling better than I was. I've got more time and I can get stuck into it more. So yeah, I don't mind doing it. And in fact, I'd love to do more live streams on YouTube if they would just let us talk properly. Radar satellite pictures show bright flashes exploding in the centre of circular storm patterns and making the storm patterns larger and spinning faster. Yep. King Snurgle, Gurgle, Son, the Viking. That's a good name too. Old School Pete says Heather Turner's live. Yep. You go out every day to do something. It's a good idea. Just go out and do something. I went out the last few days and started picking up. We've got this stuff called stringy bark that comes off the eucalypt trees. And it's just the bark peels and then it lays on the ground. And if you mow over it, the stringy bark will get caught around the blades and it'll stop your lawnmower. So what I've had to do is go out and collect all the bits of stringy bark and put it all in the green bin. We've got a green bin for garden waste here in Australia. So you put it all in the green bin and, and then I've got to mow and whippersnip. So that over the next few days should be interesting. Okay, there are 2 harps in Western Australia. Yeah, I believe there's probably 2 there and there's more around Australia as well. Because they shut down harp in, was it Alaska? Oh, the original one. Because they had perfected the technology and didn't need the size and scale they had then. So they've managed to chuck it in a smaller kind of device, you know what I mean? They make it rain Saudi weekly cloud seeding. I've been doing that for years in Australia in the snowy mountains to make it snow. I guarantee you. And they also use snow machines when it doesn't snow enough. You reckon Jack's was there, Pete, but I've jogged her on. She scurried off sulking about her dying Doug. Oh, good night, meandering muskrat, sorry, and God bless. Oh, God love you. Truthy will probably sort her out in his next video. It's just a pity I can't make that channel work anymore. Oh, no. Which channel? He's got a few, Old School Pete. And he's on Odysee as well. Under What Is Truth podcast. But he is on YouTube under... Oh, okay. Oh, I've forgotten them all again. Wit and Truth. The Daddygate podcast. The American Podcaster. Is that right? It rained for 20 minutes in South California the other day. Is it... Oh, SCA, which I'm thinking is California. But is it Southern California? I used to live in Seattle and this is quite the contrast. Wow. I've been going outside for afternoon walks in the last couple of days because the weather is cooler after all the flooding we had here this week. Oh, wow. I really believe in the power of the mind to ward off illness. Yeah, I'm trying to talk myself into getting better, as well as whether it's mind over matter or not, the medication I'm taking is helping a lot. And I'm much happier than I've been in a long time. Even with headaches, I'm still happier than I've been in a long time. Because I know that's a physical thing. It's my neck. It's actually from my neck. The headaches. But the stomach ache was like, you didn't know what it was from. So you didn't know what to... And you could eat the same thing 2 days in a row, not have a problem one day and have a problem the next. And it was so weird. Stress is a killer, yep. Well, they used to say I was stressed. They said it's from stress. And I said, how am I stressed? I'm not working. I was on disability payments, so I was getting paid to, while I wasn't able to work. And I had no stress. And I was saying to them, I'm not stressed. Well, how can this be from stress? But it could be from, because I do have post-traumatic stress disorder, or they say I've got it, even though I feel like I might be over that now. But they said it comes from that, and I'm like, but I'm not stressed and I have no worries anymore, and all those people in my life are gone and I just don't care anymore. So I just didn't understand how it could be stress when that's not what I was feeling. But anyway, old school Pete, use mine and Bobby's channel if you want, mate. We can trust you. So if you need, it's up there, pal. Okay. The best way I have found to pull people back to reality is for them to solve a math problem on that September day. Three things fallen by two things, solve the problem by any means possible. Yeah, exactly. Sleeping Lady Mountain out in the Cook Inlet in Anchorage, Alaska is a good point about mountains being former giants. Yeah, because if you look at some of the shapes of the mountains, they do look like shoulder, and the way it goes in at the hip and legs and everything. Like some of those that university, that mud university, whatever it's called, Mud Fossil University, is very good to look at. It's interesting, to say the very least. It is very interesting. Just saw a 30-second video on Telegram, Rage in the Cage channel, taken at Penrith Woolies in Sydney, and the produce section is almost empty, like really empty. Yep, Canadian girl. They probably are. That we are getting emails from these Woolies and Coles saying that their warehouse staff are sick and that's why there are shortages. But we know what they do. We know what they do. And it could be another reason, and it could be that reason, and we're just being told something else. Old School Pete says, Missy, for 2 weeks or more it just says ID enter with lots of numbers and to refresh, but nothing fixes. Oh. Old School Pete, I don't know, but did you maybe try to make another account? I don't know. And it depends. Are you talking about Odysee or YouTube? Because on Odysee, depending on if you're on LBRY or Odysee, I can see things on LBRY different than I see them on Odysee. But they're the same platform. So it's very interesting. If you took off your anxiety and stress out of your life, you will regress age. That would be nice. Go back a little bit. We need and want to be happy. We do. We need to be happy and we want to be happy, and there's just one thing standing in the way. What do you think that is? Truthy had that problem for one day also. Oh, there you go. I'm looking forward to Amber and Grubnob falling out, and Amber complains she's being stalked by Grubnob. That'll be the next one. Okay, what was that? Make a new account. Yep, that's what I thought. I want to go singing and dancing. I want to go into the I want to go on a bushwalk. Not that I can't, but I mean, I want to go right out, you know. We've got checkpoints here in Australia. The police are pulling you over every half an hour, maybe. There was one in the Blue Mountains at Medlow Bath, where the Hydro Majestic is. They were pulling people over there last weekend to make sure you weren't further than from your home than you were supposed to be. And they've got one at Lithgow as well, which is 25 minutes down the other side of the mountain. They've got one there too, making sure that anyone leaving Lithgow and going out towards Bathurst and the west even further, to make sure there's a reason. My goodness. But apparently if you don't live with your boyfriend, or if you're going to help someone who's disabled, you're allowed to go. So, yeah, I got lots of boyfriends, mate, you know, everywhere. No, I'm joking. I've got a boyfriend, I got all these people I look after, even though I'm disabled. Oh, it's funny as, mate. The things you got to try and think, you know. Bark from lots of trees are medicinal. Yeah. Well, these are eucalypts, so they've probably got some good stuff in them. And hey, if you ever run out of rope, stringy bark. You could use that stuff for rope. You could tie it round stuff like, you know, wood posts and stuff and nearly tie them up, make a building out of it. It's that strong. It will wrap around. Your lawnmower won't cut it. It'll wrap around the blade and stop your lawnmower. It's that good. Oh, we love you, Hev. Oh, thank you, Randy. I've tried that on different phone, Missy, and that's what went wrong also. I'm stupid with stuff, to be honest. Old school Pete, mate, I understand technology is just like... That's why I hate this, that this has all happened. The easiest platforms to use are now nearly unusable. We are not allowed to say what we want to say, so we've all been scattered to the wind everywhere, and it's just made everything so hard. But I agree with you, Pete. I'm hopeless with technology, and that's why the mistake in the live today, I had to schedule one, and I went and made a new one, and I tried to join the schedule one and get that open, but I don't know what I did wrong. Oh my god. Make art with your naughty stringy bark if you're bored. Yeah, well, it's that annoying. It's everywhere on the ground. So add me on the Facebook and I'll help you get sorted out, mate. Oh, Chris is saying to old school Pete, if you're going to add Chris on Facebook and he'll help you. Original harp is in Gakona, Alaska, way out in the middle of... Yeah, exactly. That was the original one, was the one they've shut down, or they say they've shut down, because they had perfected the technology and they didn't need as big an area. Okay, where are we? Oh, it is Odysee. You get your alerts and you can leave comments, but you can't see or hear content. Oh! You've got to enable cookies. And good luck, because... Oh, shoot. Honestly, I can't remember how to do it. You go up into the little lines at the side of your browser. And... Oh, I can't remember how to do it. I had to enable cookies to be able to watch it on the computer. Or is it a firewall thing? I can't remember. I'll have to have a look, but I think that's what the problem is, because I couldn't see it on the computer for ages until I think it was accepting cookies, to be honest. That also could be a firewall thing. Ski resorts here make snow as well all winter long. Yep, there you go. HARP is where they was meant to have found that God particle. No, that was CERN. HARP is another thing. Yeah, HARP. CERN is the Hadron Collider that goes around in a circle. HARP is just aerials, and they put over, was it 2 million watts into the atmosphere, and it bounces off the stratosphere and comes back down. They can create storms, earthquakes, all sorts of things, as far as I know, what I've learnt from it anyway. So, but CERN is the God particle thing they said they found. Chris says, I found a hack way to get Jax to disappear. Hit that like button, guys, if you can, please. Thank you. 4 likes. Is that all I've got? Ah, well. I've got 100 likes. Oh, excellent. Thank God. Kat, sometimes if you refresh it, it'll come up and show you an updated, on the likes and all that. All these weapons they're using against us are paid for by... Yeah, exactly. We pay for them and they use them. So we kind of fund our own demise. You want to put it that way? I think that is CERN. Yep. What's the hack? Shotgun? But it never rains in California. Yeah, because they can also drought. They can do lots of things with that, and it makes me question Australia and California and the droughts that we've been in. I'll put it that way. That's all I'll say about that. Yep, we're praying for it. We're paying for it. Yeah, exactly. Kat says you need a massage, Hev. Yeah, I've got a massage chair. I've got to get it out of my son's room and put it... Oh, you know what? Right here might be a good place to put it. don't have any PowerPoints left. Everything's plugged in, and it's in one PowerPoint with an extension power board with 8 different plugs in it, and I'm still haven't got any spares. I don't have enough electricity to run. Oh my goodness. This is the harp in Canada, Puerto Rico, and South America. Yep. Selena, you just got the notification. Oh, they're slow, aren't they? I think it's YouTube. Not sure where in Canada, one in Alaska. Yeah, that's where I thought the original one was. Yeah. That's the joke about shotguns, so don't try and cause trouble. Yeah, exactly. My God, they take everything like so seriously, and then they say, they're this and they're that and they're threatening me, and oh, take God's gentle kindness in hand, he will see us through. Yep. Have I checked my spinal discs? I have 2 discs impinging on the spinal cord, one in the neck and one between the shoulder blades, so that's where my problems come from. I don't know if it was from the assault originally and then the car accident. I had whiplash on top, but I've damaged myself along the way, and I don't know how to fix it, and I'm not going to do anything till the med beds come out. I'm waiting on a med bed because I don't trust doctors. Oh, see, this is where it's got me. This is where looking for the truth. This is where it got me. I don't trust anyone, so I might go for a test. I might go to the doctors and get maybe an X-ray or something to see what has happened there. But as for anything they suggest, until we have new technology, I don't want them to touch me, because I don't want anything to go wrong, especially when you're talking about your back and your neck. It's so easy like that. You can be paralysed, and I am not going to take that chance. So, lol, Hev has hater vids. I saw them when I searched for a new account. Yeah, I know. That's that little Miss Muppet, whoever she is. Yeah, she's making videos about me. You couldn't try to be like, they're really trying to be relevant, you know what I mean? And they're just not. And it's advertisement for me anyway, because people might come over to see what she's going on about. So, thanks for the advertisement. Lower your quality on Odysee. It's the video quality, you reckon? Look up Iwaranon on YouTube for the history of the Earth. George O'Brien's CERN is where they were trying to find the God particles, shattering protons at massive speed, trying to catch how light creates all matter. Yeah. I remember being worried years ago that CERN was going to blow the whole world up. I honestly thought that, seriously, they might. I'll try the quality thing, thanks. Yep. I just noticed my name is Republic, not Republic. Yeah, that's what I was... Oh, I didn't know how to say that. Okay, King. CERN is supposed to get taken out by the white. Yep. Or at least, I don't know, I believe things can be used for good and bad, but they just, the way everything's used is all against us in a way. And Randy says pubic knuckle. Oh no. I think they already used CERN. This is what happened. Oh, it could be. Funny to cheer myself up. I recently watched Crocodile Dundee. Yeah. That's not a bad movie. Oh, where'd I go now? Okay, I'm getting to some funny ones. Here we go. Supposed to be... Oh, yep. I've got a boyfriend everywhere. Yeah. Oh, one out here and one over there and one... I've got none. But, I mean, yeah, they're all... Yeah. You know? You've got to try and make up excuses. That's why it's... Yeah, you know? Yeah, I've got 100 boyfriends. They live all over the... You know? No, I don't. Cancel is Canadian. Speaking of tree bark, try to find chinchon back powder on cheese grater and used as a tea. Very good to have. I hope I said that right. Chinchon? I hope that's how you say it. Lolcat, Crocodile Dundee is a good movie. It is. You know, the other one is a good movie, especially for right now. Except it's got Tom Hanks in it. It's called The Money Pit. And every time they ask how long the repairs are going to take, it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And they keep just 2 weeks until they ask, and then they answer themselves and say, oh, it's all right, we get it. 2 weeks. It's the same as Flatten the Curve. Just 2 weeks. Just another 2 weeks. Just another 2 weeks. Just another 2 weeks. It's like they're following the Money Pit movie. It is a funny movie, but since Tom Hanks, I'm kind of like, don't want to watch it. Say the stringy bark cures and the government will come and take it away. Yeah, it's a good idea. You call that a knife? What's stringy back? It's stringy bark off a tree. It's a bark off a tree that it peels like in strips. So it's like really thick string. And yeah, it ends up all over the lawn. So you kind of got to pick it up before you mow. But it would be good to use as some sort of rope if you ever got stuck and everything went to bottoms up, right? You could use it to tie things together with. It's strong enough. It's, yeah, pretty good. You've watched both? CERN has some massive upgrades done to the internal machinery. Been on it for years, yet just releasing videos of it lately. Really? Look at the jet stream. It's all screwed up. It has been for a few years. I was watching that years ago, Randy, the jet stream. And people were saying it's going to start like turning the other... It's getting messed up and it was going to start turning the other way. Going backwards. And that would be very strange and interesting to watch. Oh, great. I guess it wasn't updated on my phone. Okay, yep. HARP is an ionospheric heater. Yeah, it is. They can do lots with it. They can do a whole lot with that stuff. They fried a guy, apparently. They aimed it up, came back down, fried a guy. Counterclockwise rotation in the northern hemisphere. Okay. Or go the volume thing and take it off mute. 104. Did they not make a Crocodile Dundee movie a year or two ago? I don't know. I know they made a few way back. They were the best ones. With Paul Hogan in it. Yeah, I don't know if they've made an updated one. But the originals were the best. They always are. CERN is not the only collider in existence. I've heard that too, Joe. If they found the God particle, I want to know which God. Yeah, exactly. Which one? HARP is the weather warfare stuff, and CERN is the large hard-on collider. Or Shauna's mummy Hatwood calls him. That's why they want to modify our DNA to take our God gene. 108 likes now. Oh, excellent. That's what the 100... Yeah, okay, excellent. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I've seen God on my motorcycle more than once. Yeah, I'd probably see God if I got on a motorcycle too. And I'd be praying to him if I got on one. And my mum used to own a motorcycle. My mum and dad, when I was little and we were in Ireland, my mum and dad used to ride motorbikes. They weren't bikies, they just rode motorbikes. And although I did like it, I used to get a bit scared on it. And plus once my mum had me on her bicycle and the whole thing fell over and I went with it. So hit the like button. 4 showing on my phone, 64 in chat. I think if you refresh it, it's gone right up from that. Okay, I've stopped counting likes. It's going up. Thank you, MJ. Didn't US just return some artifacts to Iraq? One was a resurrecting of Gilgamesh thing. Really? That'd be interesting. Oh, we need to know all this. Join the Telegram channel, the M Show, if you haven't. It's an Australian guy named Mark, and he has live streams also. He's really great. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. We are living in hell. Yep. Have you ever seen the movie The Stand, where the wife of the Satan guy gets up on the balcony and she goes, what does she say? She says something and says, and we are living in hell. And then she jumps off the balcony. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it is. I think she goes into the elevator first and she says to everybody else, we are living in hell. Randy rides safe, brother, and imagine your guardian angels ride beside... Yeah, exactly. You don't do masks. I hope heaven is coming. 329 kilometres. Where to? Where from? Where are we going? You create either one heaven or hell, your choice. Yep. And that's what's inside you. If you're a good person, I think you'll create your own heaven in the end. And if you're a bad person, you're going to probably go to hell. High altitude aurora research project. Yep. In other words, boxing hot shop Oscar De La Hoya got COVID despite being fully vaxxed. Just got this from a friend from 11 hours ago. It's not working. Yep. Okay. If you want to know more about harp, then read Angels Don't Play This Harp by Dr. Nick Begich. I met him when I lived in Anchorage for 15 years. Yeah, I've heard of him before. And I've heard that title, Angels Don't Play This Harp. Randy says, I'm waiting to hear the trumpets. Source Friends Twitter. Yep. I had my spine damaged in a car accident, rear-ended March 2019. Took a year of insurance messing around, then was about to see a specialist when this all kicked off. Still waiting to be seen in the UK. Oh, no. Wow. Thank you for all you do. I don't feel so alone. Thank you, Carl. Thank you guys for joining me, because I don't feel so alone either. I know there's other people watching what I'm watching and they're like, we're all going, you know, horrific to watch, but sometimes funny. What can you say? Then start looking forward to your personal Armageddon. Beware, it isn't the Antichrist. Think that's in the works. I had a spinal fusion for the same thing a few years back. It worked really well, but I didn't know if I'd want to go for an op in this day and age. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm waiting. Amber had a massive 6 views tonight. I think you may have competition, Hev. Oh, dear. Oh, no, we're going to have to up the gate. No, I'm joking. She can compete with herself over there. Bojo and his government have blood on their hands. They all do. Knuckle Sandwich, I remember seeing somewhere a while back that when the US invaded Iraq, some special team raced to an ancient Babylon site to grab something or other. We're all capable of the Antichrist and acknowledgement. There is no fear. I have no fear. I really don't. I don't care. If I'm meant to go out during this, I'm meant to go out during this. And if I'm meant to see it through, I'm going to see it through. And I'm going to hang on with everything I've got. Don't you worry about that. Chemtrails and heart work hand in hand. Heart needs chemtrails to bounce radar signals off the ionosphere. Yeah, exactly. Yep, Brian, I agree with that. Sometimes if the message is not heard, a slap in the face, the throwing down of one gauntlet, or calling them out is warranted. 2 weeks to flatten the curve, 19 months later. Here we are. That's what I mean. 2 weeks. You got to watch The Money Pit. And it is quite a funny movie. And if you didn't know about Tom Hanks, then go and watch it. Because it is funny. And yeah, the tradies are all just keep telling them 2 weeks. It'll be fixed in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And their whole house, nearly falls apart, pretty much. The whole house is falling apart. Maybe that's what it is. The thing I saw was playing on esoteric stuff, but I can't remember what. Kwandong's trees contain quinine. Oh, there you go. Week 78 of 2 weeks to flatten the curve. There you go. It's week 78 of 2 weeks to flatten the curve. I'm so sorry that you're experiencing this. Thank you, Danny. It's insane. That's all I can say. It's absolutely insane. The aurora of electricity that surrounds your body contains every memory you've compartmentalized. It's somehow in movies, music, books, colours, numbers. That's where you put them. I believe our true potential has been hidden from us as well. We are capable of a lot more than we think we are, but it's hidden and we don't know how to access that either. That's just what I think. Mama Joanna is from tree bark. Oh, Mama Joanna, right? I get it. Is from tree bark from a tree in Portugal. Oh, maybe it's not what I'm thinking. Sorry. A CERN facility in Geneva has a dam underneath it. There were lots of clowns fled to. Oh, okay, so you think they're taking that out? Cool. That would be good if that's what's happening. The CERN god is Shiva. Yeah, isn't that their destroyer or Mama Joanna? That's a good way to put it. Movies haven't been the same since the 80s for me personally. They say the 50s was best, but not for me. Yeah. I find the 50s movies, are like the ladies are so dramatic. Like they're like, and fainting and, you know, it's the 50s and that to me was too over dramatic with the ladies and yeah. And then, yeah, the 80s were good movies. I don't know if they can beat that. I'm from the US and we have guns. We will fight back against you. Yeah, oh, please do. Oh, we need help. All these man-made electronics and machineries are just mere copies or mimicry of the true art of creation. Yep. I got an R1 motorcycle. Oh my God. Lol, joking. Yeah, if you've got a motorcycle, honestly, good on you. I'm scared of them. Because it feels like you're going, because they're so small, I think. It feels like you're flying. So, I think if I got on one now, you'd have to go slow. And I'd hang on for dear life. I've been looking for your post and I've not seen one for about 6 months. I wonder what truth you revealed. Hey, AJGD69, how you doing? You haven't seen me for about 6 months. I've been here. And on Rumble and Bitchute and Odysee. A ZX12R. Okay. Lost all my friends last year. My new friends I paid. Yeah, exactly. That happens to a lot of us. Some of them will come back round. It's okay. Just some of them will. When the machinery... Pardon me. That's the T. When the machinery matches nature, it will improve in efficiency. That's what I think. We have to work with nature because the way we're working right now is against it. And it's... Look, the climate change stuff they love to blame us for. Who are the ones doing it? Corporations, the waste, when they're the ones that do it. But they blame us, so 117 likes now. Excellent, guys. Good on you. Thank you. MOON. Yep, that's from the stand. MOON. That spells moon. MOON. That spells everything according to that guy. God love him. That was just I really like that movie, The Stand. Why don't you protest? Oh my God, it's just so weird. Yeah, I know. Oh, we have. It does nothing. It does nothing. Actually, the truckies might be doing it now, and that's what'll win. Lol, you'll win. Yeah, I think we will. Heaven inside my house, hell outside. Exactly, MacJ, definitely. When you understand that the very smallest part of you is a universe. Yep, well, I believe that, yeah, we're capable of a lot more than what we're told and what we think. Randy says, I have 6 motorcycles. Oh, wow. I don't even know how to ride one. I don't even know, I know the gears are there somewhere, and where's the bloody clutch? Somewhere. The other one? I don't know. That would be just... I've never ridden a motorbike, so that'd be really strange to me. Hi, darling, I'm listening and love and light. Don't worry, be happy. Exactly, Tez. I agree. We love you. Judy Riley Kennedy. Yep, we're with you, Judy. Motorcycles are better than women. They don't care if you ride another one. Yeah, well, a motorbike wouldn't. Yeah, a woman would. Yeah, definitely. I would put talisman of protection on every one of them in a sticker or somehow. I always say that attitude is everything. Your attitude is determined by your attitude. Yep, and the way you think, and that's why you've got to make yourself happy. Like, your happiness doesn't depend on everybody. It depends on you first. I found that out the hard way. My happiness depends on me. And when you're happy with yourself, then you're a lot happier with everything else, except what we're going through, which is just weird and sad and unbelievable. Nick is on Alex Jones. He's great. Okay. Love you all back, Judy says. My brain is my lucky piece. Yep. What if I did tell you your motorcycles do get jealous? Ooh. Maybe your motorcycles get jealous. Go on Rumble or D-Live and watch last night's Quite Frankly from the 25-minute mark to 59-minute mark. Very, very good. Okay. Quite Frankly. Buy motorcycles, don't get jealous. I ride them all equally. Oh. Randy. You only have one job on a motorcycle, that is to be seen. And Old School Pete says Amber can compete with herself over there. Which one? Yeah, this person talks to themselves, eh? They just talk to themselves. They comment in their comments section under a different name, but you can tell they're talking to themselves. It's really weird. Scooters and big chicks have in common. The USA will never have this takeover because we have... Yeah, you'll use them. That's why we say don't ever give them up, Daddy. Don't ever. Don't do what we did. Hi, Lisa. How you going? Fun to ride. Tell your friend. Find out. Do you know about Orgonite and Chembusters? Works? No. Census working hard. I'm shadow banned everywhere worldwide except live feeds. Oh, really, Brian? Oh, no. Gotta go. Thanks all. Thanks, Randy. I got a bulging disc removed. Not nice. I have lower back injuries. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've just got two that are impinging, and they're both on the left side of the spinal cord. So, I don't know. I just think, any more injury and I won't be able to move or something, Because the one in the neck is the one that worries me the most, and I think that's the one that gives me the most headaches. But one will set the other one off anyway, because they're pretty close together, the two discs. So, okay. Who was it who wanted me and Missy to set them up with the lovely Callie? Oh, dear. As on the 117th like, lol, much love to all brothers and sisters here. Thank you, AS. Shiva is destruction and creation. Life, death, cycle. Okay. George wouldn't touch Cully with a barge pole. Yeah. Well, she's a working girl and she's just lies and she's just proven herself over and over to be a bit dodgy. A little bit. That's an understatement. But anyway, the god of Sheba, I think my cat worships that god. Kelly could probably handle a barge pole knowing, oh my god. Ooh. Yep. Old School Pete, probably. Same with Ratworm, if you believe what he said about himself. And I don't know how someone can talk about their sex life so openly and out there like Sean did. Same with Ratworm. Brahma is the creator. Shiva is the mean spirit that will destroy all. Vishnu is the kind spirit that will restore all. Stephanie says tonic water has quinine. Yep. And take your vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc. Take your vitamins. Yep. Hey, the American podcaster. How you going? Climate change happens regardless of who gives a F. They're doing weather warfare and calling it yeah, I believe that too, Catanon. I really do think that's what they're doing. They're doing it all, and then they're going, your fault, your fault, more tax, come on, more tax, your fault, more tax. The 50s movie and a lot of today's movies, the ladies aren't all ladies. Best Austin Power voice. That's a man. Inversion Baphomet's Deceivers. Ost Capti tonic water? Never heard of it. Hepburn is missing the bit that will make it work. I have it. Lol. Salty Cracker titled his video "Lefties are." Oh, that's going to get him in trouble. Oh, it will. Yes, it will if he labels them all like, yeah. Open ceremony to CERN was a dance. Yeah, did you see the demonic dance when they opened CERN? Well, that was, yeah. There's a lot to that. Lefties and what? I live in Canada. In spring and fall can have 30 degrees difference in the same day. Wow. Yeah, we've we've had 10 degree difference from yesterday to today. We can go 20 when it wants to. You know, it's not often. Who is Salty Cracker? He's one on. Is he on Odysee? I'm from Houston, Texas. This administration trying to destroy our state for not. Yep, they're creating FF. Yep. Oh, we're all expecting that too. The FFs to run, you know, a thing happening here, a thing happening there, or somewhere else, you know. Distractions everywhere. Let the salt run free. Feelings don't matter, facts do. Right now, that's all that matters is facts. It doesn't matter about our feelings. I'm going to be wrong about things, and I'm going to be made fun of, and I don't give a... You know? Fine. I don't care. But yeah, we just all want the truth. The facts matter right now. Angry commentator on YouTube, pretty funny at times. Yeah. Salty Cracker is a great channel. Randy is Randy, lol. Yep. I'm real Hev, says Stuart. Is that who said it? Hang on. Where have I gone? Okay. I've lost it. I've gone too far back, I think. No. What's happened here? Either that or part of my... oh, no, there it is. Salty, not angry, just truthful. They're recruiting their new civilian army. Canada did, and doing the same. I like Salty. He's angry, but at the lies. Yeah. It's a great name, is Randy, especially here in Scotland. Brilliant. Oh, I love Missy T. I'm a bit of a salty cracker myself. I can be salty too. Snarky, salty. Yeah. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Like, you know. Around 50% are flu positive, and about a third are single men with a child they aren't related to. Don't even know them, plus the ones they don't catch. Oh, the ones running the border, yeah. Orgonite used sacred geology to amplify energy. Use of crystals in resin. Amazing energy. Yeah, some crystals, I heard if you put them out in the sun to charge them, they can blow up. Because they're very strong, powerful. I don't know. I'm just repeating what I heard. Prayers and love to you, AJGD69. Stay strong. Hello, Lisa. Chembusters are orgonite. Have I gone backwards? Hang on. No, I haven't. No. Chembusters are orgonite pointed to the cloud to break up chemicals. You won't believe your eyes. Wow. Yeah, I'm interested as to what things actually, when we do find out the truth, what actually does what, because I'm sure we're going to find out a lot of amazing things. If you do not know the frequencies coming from the shapes and stones and crystals in your organite, then what are you doing? Never heard of true organite. Knew of some powers of crystals. Yeah. Grow your own crystals with love. Create a pyramid with love and shapes of balance, unity, peace and tranquility. And then give it away. Seems pagan-y to me, someone says. Well, it'll come out in the end. Whatever it is, it will come out in the end. Rinse, lather, repeat. Wheezy's back on Odysee tomorrow. I'll forward the link in a minute. Oh, good. Thank you. Because I was wondering when Wheezy was coming back. Although we did hear from him on Bob's channel the other day. But yeah, I was wondering when Wheezy's coming back. Some hold on to the Bible as a talisman, some the cross, some the crescent moon, some the star, and the intersected triangles. Yeah, I'm careful with signs and symbols because that'll be the undoing. Some hold on to the Bible as talisman, some the cross, some the crescent moons. Oh, yep, sorry, I read that. The most ancient scriptures have Shiva as the same as Inanna of the Anunnaki of the Chaldeans and Babylonians. Inanna is the mother of creation, destruction, on and on. Okay, let me ask a question without anyone getting offended. Is that the harlot? Is that what the Bible? I don't know. Or Jezebel? I don't know. I think Jezebel was just a loose woman, wasn't it? I've seen weather here. It's 70 and was sunbathing, then it rained, then it hailed, then it snowed. Nothing abnormal about just the weather where I am. Okay. Yeah, you can have 4 seasons in one day, eh? Some places. Where am I up to? There's, Chris has put the link to Wheezy's Odysee if anyone wants to keep up with Sean Atwood and what's going on there, because it's funny and strange and just unbelievable watching someone bring themselves undone. Salty Cracker is on YouTube as well. Rumble, Odysee and D Live. I think I keep catching him on Rumble. Or Odysee, sorry. Odysee, not... Yeah. I just can't bring myself to watch Tom Hanks or others we know. Yeah, I know. I'm the same. I can't... I used to love the movie, but I have trouble. Like, I think the last time I watched it was a few months ago, and even then I was sitting there the whole time just throwing him dirty evil looks, you know? Oh, my goodness. Just really in a way, criticising of it, you know? And just how fooled a lot of us were by these people, you know? I don't hold the Bible but close with the Creator. It's just the quiet ones I worry about. The loud ones are usually just that loud. Yeah. Regards to the CERN opening strangers, there's another one you can see where they're celebrating the opening of some big tunnel in Europe, and it's horrific. I remember that too. That was like 10 years ago or something nearly? You Aussies should contact the Taliban. I hear they got a great deal on 85 billions worth of civil defence. Yeah. Oh, not on Odysee, but with Uncle Terry most likely. Your computer is acting up. Okay, well that'd be good. Was it Uncle Bobby, not Terry? Did I say Terry? Uncle Bobby, not Terry. Oh my goodness. I hope maybe I just confused myself, but I swear to God I think I just said Uncle Terry. It's Uncle Bobby. I'm so sorry, Uncle Bobby. Salty is live the same time as Hev, but watch Hev first, then go to Rumble and watch Ree. Right in our face. Okay, Wheezy. An alien technology like Facebook portal. More to come, I think. I believe so too. There's a lot to come out. And I think all this, like we're starting off easy at first with the, say, the medical system and that and all this. And then as things move on and progress, we'll see more and more things coming out that I think some of us don't even know about, you know. Even most of us who are awake still are unaware of other things going on, I believe. You're on a different platform every week, Wheezy. We will have to rename you the Gypsy Podcaster. Oh, God love him. If your computer's, playing up, just do whatever you can. Everything has always been in our face. You have more than you know. Any and everything you ever done is put you exactly where you're supposed to be. I can see that now, Joe. Can't watch anything anymore. Yeah, I'm having trouble watching any TV shows or movies. I have trouble watching a lot of them. All trials, tribulation, baggages of your own creation. You can offload it at any time. Yeah, they store energy well and also used in timepieces. And Wheezy says, I'm a lone wolf, internet nomad, homeless, if you will. Well, I think a lot of us feel that way. I'm scattered all over the place. I'm on Odysee and Rumble and Bitchute during the week, and then on the weekend I'm here. And sometimes I'll jump onto Facebook, and sometimes I'll jump onto Twitter, and I don't know where I am anymore. Spreading yourself too thin doesn't work. Yes, it was the harlot. Yeah, fifth dimension is here. Yes, Jezebel, same symbology. Yep. Charge a perfect crystal and it will become weightless with enough voltage. Yeah, because I can't remember what I was listening to, but someone said they put their crystals out and they heard it. If you charge it too much, it blew up. One of them blew one up and another one said, yeah, I've heard that too. If you charge the crystals too much, they will blow up. It's gone from 2 degrees, 6 a.m. this morning to 20 degrees right now. Never experienced anything like this. We get that. We go from 2 degrees in the morning to 20 degrees during the day. That happens here as well. It can be freezing overnight. And in fact, I think that's what we're going to have over the next few days. We're going to have a couple of cold days and it's going to warm up, but the nights will be cold again. The perfect crystal trap light and keep it. Change gears with feet. Clutch at handles. Oh, okay. On a bike. Yep. Because I don't know. I've never ridden a motorbike and I've got no idea how you ride one. We've known about free energy. Think of Tesla and Faraday. Then they all cry, climate change, yeah. Electronic schematics use signals. These are similar to Nimrod's demon signals for summoning. The more complex the schematics, the more powerful summoning spell is. Oh, that's interesting. And Old School P says, Wheezy, I'll tell you one thing. For someone the YouTube nasties say is gone, they can't seem to keep you out of their heads or comments. Strange that, isn't it? Maybe they miss your behind. Uncle Terry, lol. Yeah, I think I said that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Getting all that mixed up. My goodness. That shows you where my head's at. I've been watching too much the last few days. Shadow work simplified. Imagine that. Yeah, imagine it. Imagine Wheezy getting on with Uncle Terry again. As long as they can out a meter on it, free energy would be allowed. Yeah, they'll try and put the price on the free energy, I'm telling you. The American Wheezy says, I haunt them. Yeah, you do. You live rent-free in their head, honestly. They just cannot get over you, Wheezy. They're focused. They're focused right in on you. Even Sean Atwood is focused in on you and Chancellor. He's obsessed with you guys. You're doing something right. Keep it up. The CERN Goddard Tunnel opening ceremony represents the opening of a portal. The workers, humans going underground and being replaced by demonic beings coming up to live here. Is that what happened? Is that why they look like they've got masks on? That's finished anyway. I don't even know why I lit that. Yeah. So you never know. They could have taken all the real ones underneath. And I wonder if they're who is floating down New York. Who knows? There's something really weird going on. I know that much, and I don't know exactly what it is, but I am really keen to find out what is going on. If you don't like the weather in Texas, wait a minute. It's true. We go from 40 to 90 degrees in hours in the fall. Yep. It's amazing. It happens here in spring and autumn in Australia. You go from the real low overnights to the nice mid-20s, and yeah, I've got a bit of a blocked nose. Or is it these glasses are squeezing my nose? Shiva and Vishnu, is that how you say it? Are similar to Father God, Jesus and Christ and Satan, except that Shiva and Vishnu are the two moods of Brahma, the creator. Are we still on lockdown? Yes, we are. I think. Well, I don't know. I don't pay attention, but yeah, we are. Supposed to be. I know a lot of people are just not worrying anymore. And I'm waiting for the time where I go to my local shops, because everyone up here wears these, and I'm waiting for the time when I go there and see other people not wearing them. The demons walk about you from people who've summoned them. Yep. These lives are awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Judy. I appreciate all you guys for coming and having a chat with me, because, yeah, it's good to know that there's people who know what's going on as well as you. So CERN is part of that tunnel? I don't know. I remember them using it. Didn't they have to go around a rock because moving that rock was dangerous in the way of spiritually? They were making a tunnel and they had to go around a rock because moving that rock did something and it was bad. Yes, Disney is sick and evil. Monsters Inc. Yeah. Yep. And Disney has lost so many high-level executives. Well, Disney's allowed over here. Okay, listen to this. Australians aren't allowed to go through Australia, right? We're not allowed to cross the borders of New South Wales and Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria, or anywhere else for that matter. And yet Disney employees and movie makers are allowed to fly in. Work that out. If you got the money, you're allowed. If you don't have the money, no. It's the same as the people on the beaches. They can afford to pay the fines, so they're not worried. They're going to the beach anyway. They got the money to pay the fines. It's the people in the West who don't have the money, and a lot of them are staying at home because they think they're going to get fined, when if you, in reality, just take it to court. It won't get there. Not happening. I'm telling you. So people being scared of fines, to me, is silly. It's a piece of paper. Just sign the back of it saying, yep, let's go to court. Never get there. I'm telling you. That's why I have no problem. I'm not worried about getting a fine. Same as addiction invites the spirits. Well, what do you think? Why do you think they call... Okay, why is alcohol, strong alcohol, called spirits? I'm not saying that's what it is. I just find that a very strange thing to call alcohol. And it's only because I've known someone who used to drink so much that they would black out. Their eyes would just, the coloured parts, they just go black, and you could honestly just go, hello, and there'd be no one home. The person would just be like, and you could see the anger, and you'd go, right, go now, get out. And yeah, it was like a demon took over. I swear to God, and I don't believe these things normally myself, but watching it is different. I mean, you can see it. It's different. It's like that person's not there anymore. Something else has taken over their body. And that's exactly what it looked like to me. It looked the same as someone getting, like you'd see possessed, to me, it was the same thing. And maybe that's just drinking way too much that does that to people. But yeah, I've always wondered why they call it spirits. Why do they call alcohol spirits? It's weird. Awesome to see all the parents standing up. Yeah, to the school boards, yes. We need that here too. Disney movies are great for dissemination. Facebook used to be LifeLog. LifeLog died February the 4th, 2004. Same day that Facebook was born. Both are creations of DARPA. Yep, that was dropped into his lap. Yeah, he's... a lot of people do think he's a Rothschild. The Zucker? Androgon made dinosaurs extinct. I snapped their necks like a turkey. He wasn't always a wrong'un. Androgon and the dinosaurs. Or a Rockefeller. Yeah, one of the two. Is either Rothschild or Rockefeller. Lizard person? Well, he looks a bit robotic to me, I think. He looks like a robot. That's a good start to research, but the deeper you go will always lead to the same place within. Cheers, Wheezy. Atwood needs Wheezy. Have you seen Atwood's views lately? Trying to rescue his show is the equivalent of giving mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to a rasher of bacon. Yeah, he's, for someone who's got, what is it, 600 or 700,000 subscribers, he only gets a few thousand views. It's not doing too well. Okay, listen to your body. Liken your body to a crystal. Oh yeah, charge yourself up in the sun. Sounds good. JP Morgan buried free energy for the... Yeah, it cannot be metered. Yeah, exactly. Think of the consequences. They're going to owe a lot of people a lot of money. See you, Keck. Have a good one. Atwood's on his way out. Yeah, I believe that's happening. Rockefeller's bad, but not as nasty as the Merseyside fella, you reckon? Oh, I don't know. I think they're pretty nasty, and I think that... Yeah. I won't say too much on that. They have also took Egypt DNA and try and clone it for revival trials. No one paid attention to it, but a few. Yeah, they said that about... wasn't it Obama was supposed to be the reincarnation of Akhenaten? I'm not sure. One of them. One of the Egyptian kings. It looks very much like it when you put the statue of the face next to Obama. They look alike. Get too much sunlight, you charge it up to dissipate that tension. You find shade and water. Or you could ground the crystal, but that's ill advice. Okay. Ancient King Egypt DNA. Although I must go, the frog will be with you always. Tiddly poo for my English friends. What you have to know is every master like Da Vinci, Van Gogh, Ben Franklin, Tesla gave it to us in riddles. I believe a lot of it's in riddles. And it's throughout movies. And look at A Bug's Life. There's a lot in movies. And the more in a way, the more you rewatch movies, if you can't look at it that way, that you can't stand watching them anymore, rewatch them with a critical eye. That's an eye-opener. Yeah, that's what I did with The Stand. I rewatched it with a critical eye now and went, okay, well, there's a lot being told in there. The rock holding the devil in captivity. That's what, I heard something like that. It was very dangerous to remove that rock. We named alcohol spirits in honour of the Honourable Wild Man. They were his favourites. Every master had his wisdom within his works, and only those with eyes to see or heart to feel. Your father was like that? Shark eyes. Yeah, those when they go, whoa. You know to go. Get away from them. Don't be anywhere near them. At least that's just the experience I had. Can you imagine MC Escher paintings in motion? I haven't seen MC Escher paintings. The American podcaster, Wheezy gives you a watermelon. That's for Sean throwing watermelons off his balcony trying to prove a point. Except a lot of people think it might have been his neighbour's balcony. The one Kelly tried to jump off and commit suicide right before they did a prank with her reliving sex scenes and things that she was trafficked, and oh my god, what a mess. What a story. Believe in demons. Hev had an experience 3.5 years old. A demon took over my sister, shape-shifted everything. Stayed nearly 4 hours, told me everything about themselves. I'm now a demonologist. Wow. I probably would have freaked at 3 years old. I don't know what I would have done, actually. Being a child, though, at 3.5, you're pretty innocent. You probably sit there talking to it, like imaginary friends and stuff. I don't know. That would be interesting, though. But I believe that's what I saw. A demon, the alcohol took over, whether it's a demon or not. Something took over that person, and they weren't that person anymore. And it happened every time they drank too much, so I don't know. When we figure out how simple free energy is and how household items can produce it, who's going to care because everyone will have one? Exactly. Atwood is on his behind and that's hardly going to be stable, is it? Way too damaged, yep. A friend of mine is watching your show and he's being told your police are not your police, they're being dropped in from England. It would explain the lack of concern with how they interact with the public. It would. I thought that before. I honestly thought that they weren't our coppers because I don't think our coppers would do that to each other, to the citizens. I'm curious, anyone RH negative here? Nope. What happened to the elite wanting to reduce population by so much? We don't hear about that these days. I guess they found a solution to that one now. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I don't want it to be I don't know. I don't worry about my mum and dad because they took it, so... The Rothschild, Rockefellers, Harrimans, etc. are all trustees for the Pazer family. Pazer family owns everything. Yeah, I've heard that before. Or the Pazer family. It'd be cool if you did like this every other day. Yeah, I'd love to do that. A Bug's Life, you're funny. Love the new hairstyle. Pretty. Thank you, guys. I've gone to the 70s with the hairstyle. Chris, I remember just before this, lots of comments on YouTube saying you don't know what's coming soon. It's complete social change. I can't find them now. Yeah, there was a lot of us saying that. The world's about to change. We knew something was coming. We didn't necessarily know what was coming, but we knew something was coming. Your missus is RH negative. I've got a friend who's RH negative. Jo, she does content most days. I'll get the links if you need them. Odysee and Rumble mainly. Yep. I do a lot on other platforms because I'm not allowed to say too much on here. So I say everything else on the other ones, and that's where a lot of my information goes. Kung Fu Panda finds his God within. Ever heard of channel Mr. Truth Bomb? Think you would love the info? No, I haven't, William. I'll have to have a look at that. If we, the 99%, stood together, they'd have no chance. Exactly. If alcohol refers back to alchemy and the vapour or spirit that was left behind from the original substance, it makes sense that over time it was shortened to alcohol or synonymously spirits. Yeah, I don't know. I just wonder why it's called spirits. Like, why would you... I don't know. God within is Mason. Alcohol in moderation. Too much liquor invites spirits. Can you remember a blackout? I've never blacked out on alcohol. That's why I don't... maybe I don't understand it. I've never had a blackout. Oh, MacJ, had a wonderful visit with you, Hev. Not leaving until the end. Just wanted you to know. Oh, thank you, MacJ. You are a fantastic person as well. And what I'm going to try and do is get a ring-in happening. And I'm hoping that MacJ would ring in. She was one of the people I wanted to have on the show. So I hope one day we could do that. And possibly next week I might set that up for receiving call-in. Yeah, because there's people I watch that have really interesting views too that I'd love for you guys to hear, you know. It's just us with ideas of how things maybe should be or how we want things to be, you know. The scary thing in 2021 is that if you question, you get branded a thing, you are perceived to think like the... Yeah. Well, I don't think like David Icke. I think a bit differently than he does, but yeah, you get labelled that same, yeah. Until the normies decide to put truth before comfort and threaten the cash flow by something like nationwide strikes. That's what we're hoping for. Hoping the truckies did it and are still doing it. We haven't heard anything because our communications seem to be shut off with anything related to that, so we just have to wait and see what happens. Rh negative blood types are immune to many viruses and disease due to lack of the D antigen. Okay. You're spot on. They are now in the back seat sleeping while they have given the steering wheel over to someone else. And Chris is saying, who's Chris, Missy T? My name's Ian now. You know, you're not allowed to question it. On Rh negative, OA neg, O neg, with additional A neg factors on the blood cells. Very rare, makes me psychic, and was why the demon visited. They told me about blood being their food. Oh, okay. Mrs. has multiple sclerosis and narcolepsy, epilepsy. Oh, wow. That's a lot to have in one. I'm so sorry, Brian, for your missus. Give her all the love for us, please. Old school Pete. Think them going after the kids is change we need. Is the one thing crosses political divide. Yeah, the children will be the one thing that brings everybody together. I am you, me too. I was looking for intersex Ian on the live, and Ian, you turned up in the comments. I was laughing thinking of you. Oh, that's okay. Chris changing his name to go on other people's channels to troll them like they're trolling us in a way. It's just a big game. Oh my goodness. Some get the fighting spirit and some get the happy sappy spirit, depending on which plant the alcohol was distilled from. Okay, that makes sense. You would do that. I agree. Yep, that's good. Okay, we'll organise that, MacJ. I would love to see you on here with me. Old school Pete, I agree, mate. It's just sad that people's comfort is material things, TV program and all the other empty crap in life. Real comfort is mental well-being. Excellent, MacJ. You would call in. Excellent. We'll do that. I'll try and set that up for next week so that we can have a ring in. Yeah, and you can ring in. That's excellent. I'd love that. I used to help people lacking the D, but one married now. Okay. And AJGD69 says, Brian Houston, sorry to hear this. Did she start out being medicated very young? Got over COVID in 2 days. My mother was A negative. She never ever got any colds or flus ever. Yeah, it's amazing that different people with different blood types and that can get different diseases as well. And that's how I think they aim things at people. That's how they aim to depopulate certain people, because they know which genes to go after and things, you know what I mean. Any movie, music, quote that stood the test of time, you can always find the truth. Yep. Look at The Wizard of Oz. The wizard behind the curtain. That's pretty much what we've got, and we're all sitting here doing what we're told. In Australia anyway. I mean, worldwide it's the same thing, but if you think of The Wizard of Oz and that little man behind the curtain, right, that scared little man, that's what we are facing, and all we need to do is all stand up together and, okay, I'm no social warrior myself, Chris, but to ignore these things just because you're safe in your own bubble for now isn't going to save them. It would be great to hear Hev and MacJ. I look forward to that one. Yeah, she's a really interesting lady. I love her. She's grounded. She's sensible. Yeah, I get along really well with her. I really enjoy her lives as well. I go on her lives too, and I've rang in once as well. And yeah, it's good that we can chat and, even though we're from completely different sides of the world and things are so different where we are, but we still can find a common ground and common aims even. And I believe that we think a lot alike in a lot of ways. We may disagree on things, but I haven't really found much that I disagree with her on. So it's just really good. Okay. For all I know, I could have that, but not been tested. Yeah. Just take, vitamins. You need to be up on vitamins and stuff. The Wizard of Oz is about the Federal Reserve. Well, pretty much. But if you think of those families, like, they remind me of that little wizard hiding behind the curtain, you know, the shadow thing. It just reminds me of that, that's all. I'm your huckleberry. R2ME2. And Joe says, first is, I believe I will not get sick. Second, I pray or meditate around the wellness of my temple. And I just keep thinking, I'm not going to get sick. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. No way. Chris is asking, Mec J, do you have a channel link? Would you like to put your channel link on there at all? Or it's up to you. I know sometimes people like to stay kind of private and stuff, but if you would like to, please do. I'd love to see MJ, a lot of people listening, because she's really good. Really good. Sorry, MJ, if you didn't want me to say that. But you are. You're a great woman. I was on D and C and multi, but nothing excessive. Your wife is no neg, but has COPD, so it hit her harder, but vitamins, masses of C and D got it through. Yeah, exactly. If I feel like I'm getting, like now, I've got a little bit of a blocked nose. I don't know if it's my glasses sitting on my nose. But yeah, if I feel like I'm getting the flu, I'll down the vitamin C. A lot. I'm A and rarely even get a sinus infection. Spot on, Hev, but you'll know that the world isn't... Yeah, I know it's not over. Yep, I heard that all the people in the world can fit into New York. I've heard they can all fit into New South Wales too. Going Doc Holliday, die and rise from his death. Doing Doc Holliday, die and rise from his death. No, it all started an anaphylactic shock with hepatitis A shot at work. Oh no. It just disappeared, Brian. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'd agree with it causes a lot of stuff, It's okay, we know how to disagree. Exactly, MJ. Definitely. Yeah, but I'm not out there chaining myself to the Queen's gates and stuff like we should. All of us, not just the posh boys doing it for Instagram. Yeah. Not here to promote a channel, just watching Hev. Okay, Mec J, that's fine. No worries at all. I understand. Yep. 20,000 IU vitamin D. Oh, I can't really read that out. The zinc and all that, and just vitamins. A lot of vitamins. Even if you're a little tiny fractal of his complete perfect awesomeness, doesn't that mean you could be ageless if you wanted to really bad? I don't know. I don't understand what that means, Joe. I would call that conquering death. Yeah, I'm conquering it at the moment with all my vitamins. I swear to God, I should have been dead by now. A few times over, actually, but, well, here we are. Still here. Still kicking. And I'm getting a bit hungry. And that's because it's nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, guys, I'm going to finish this. It's been 3.5 hours. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. I really dislike people promoting their channels in other people's chats. MJ, I honestly don't mind if you do it here. Soul sister, mate. Seriously. I really would not mind if you did that. I really don't mind. Because I love you. I enjoy your lives as well. So, but it's up to you. I know you like to be sort of quiet, but I just enjoy it so much, and I think a lot of other people would. That's all. But it's up to you. And if I do end the live stream, feel free to put it in the comments if you want. Seriously, it's up to you. I'll leave it to you. But yeah, please feel free. I would love it. Anyway, okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go, and I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. and I'll talk to you soon. And hopefully next time I talk to you, I might be out of lockdown. I don't know. Okay, guys, I hope you have a good one. And I'm going to go when I can figure out how I can end this stream. I love